Coming. Don't let the empty couch drive you away. Oh, come on, cords.
Yeah, I'm visible.
Oh, and I'm repeating myself because... Okay, now it's gone.
Alright, once that stream's up.
Yay.
Strup.
Come on.
Yeah, welcome to the Throne of Cats.
Yes.
Remy here will be staring at the camera at a weird angle for the next 3 hours.
Way to make this exciting. Or sound exciting.
Well, she's squeezing her eyes happily. She's pretty content.
Well, yeah, she is. What about everybody else?
Some people find house cats very entertaining.
That's true. That is true.
Anyway, Buzzweed.
Dang it. Why did that happen?
What happened to them?
No, well, not happen, but the...
Oh, why did that not happen?
The XSplit window dropped behind everything again, which means that I can't monitor it. Hold on a sec. There we go. That's more like it. And hold on, I need to check one other thing. Couldn't remember which
Boy, my shirt is green.
which screen layout was the one that I wanted for tonight. We aren't. My co-hosts tonight are running a little bit late. They're on their way currently. They should be here any minute, but they are not here yet.
I'm here. Here
Well,
comes Vince.
yes, you're here. You're pretty much always here. Not to take you for granted, of course. However, you are a fixture on this show.
Like the lamp.
If you are not here, it's hardly a show. You are not a guest co-host. You are like the co-anchor practically.
I might not be here Thursday.
Gasp.
Oh, I'm a staple now, huh?
Staple.
What, so I just hold papers together, huh? Think I'm here for your office entertainment? Is that it?
Anyway, while we're waiting for Brendan and Mabry,
Yay.
I'll be right back. I have to go record my life immediately.
Wow, so eventful. So yeah, so next week's Thursday Throne, or possibly the week after, the 20-somethings. Yeah, next week. A friend is doing a thing, and it involves going to this something called a cake club, which I've been aware of and wanting to try, but is usually on a day that I cannot do it. However, I am patently able to do it if I simply choose to show up late for this. Not this particular thing, not on Saturday or anything, but the Thursday Throne. And I might. And before the cake club, there's also dinner. I'm going to see if I can cajole him into coming to the dinner and then coming back to do the thing. And then I go on to the cake.
Yeah, that is a potential thing. And my drink is over there.
One ponders Cthulhu staples, as if paperwork wasn't scary enough already. Oh dear, crud, this has been filled out in tentaclet. Just don't look at the upper left-hand corner, you'll lose sanity points. Hey, Vince. Vince, Remy. You guys should hop up on opposite sides of the couch and make it Throne of Cats.
That would be cute. while we were waiting, I did a neat thing today. I went to a voiceover intensive. I'm to learn, learn more about the craft of the voiceover. To I would like to learn, learn what I need to know to take this kind of thing professionally. Because I mean, I enjoy it. People have told me that I do a good job of it, so it follows. It was the first day was a bit different than I had expected. I went in there expecting, very expecting that a very commercial voice would be of great benefit to me in my recording. However, apparently that's not what they go for anymore. It seems that ever since the recession, people don't like the feeling of being sold to. Instead
I hear things.
instead of that, they want someone to connect with them on equal levels, and rather than say buy this thing, it's like say, hey, this is a thing, you might consider it, kind of thing. And they're here, hooray!
We are,
hey guys,
and I even have the proper accoutrement.
nice.
Because if we're doing Tex Murphy, then gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Someone gave him a fedora over the past couple weeks, and he's been insufferable.
I have not.
He keeps saying, well, actually.
I said that one time, and that was
I
because
nearly
you
made Mark
set
choke
me
on his
up,
drink.
and you knew it was going to happen.
And like almost everybody who wears a fedora, your shoulders are way too wide for it.
I'm not going to apologize for that.
There's only one solution, Brendan. We're gonna have to just put you between two slabs of rock and squeeze till your shoulders are narrower.
Ow!
Okay.
Or stretch the hat out, or make it.
Yeah, I think that might look a little silly.
It might. Anyway, tonight, we are going to be doing something we tried to do about 4 years ago.
Oh my god, was it that? Yes.
Yes, it was.
Jeez.
Oh, no, because we were still
2012.
on that in your apartment, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep, that was 2012 that we attempted to play this last. And yeah, I had lots of technical difficulties with this for a very long time. But for as many other technical difficulties as have arisen since I upgraded to Windows 10, this is one that just disappeared. And I don't know why, but I am glad for it.
So we are positive that nothing will go wrong.
Pretty darn sure. I did a test stream of this for about an hour a while back, and encountered no problems during that time.
Sweet action.
So, I will note, in my testing of it today, I did encounter one crash that I was able to reproduce, but that's just in setting the control configuration after already having started the game.
Oh.
And that can be avoided now. So,
You just
Alright.
set the control configuration before you start the game.
yes.
Okay.
Michael once said, in reference to, I think, crushing the shoulders, the Procrude solution. Procustis?
What? What?
It doesn't sound like super happy fun times.
Let me
See if you
see.
read that.
Procrustes. No.
Yes, Procrustes.
Oh, it isn't?
Oh,
Yes,
here we go.
Procrustes. Greek mythological figure.
Got it.
And she says I'm the one who mansplains.
That'll do.
No, I'm just Ted.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
I Ted-splain.
Ideas worth...
How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, okay.
He likes to lecture. I also like to lecture. I can be pedantic.
Is it pronounced encyclopedia or encyclopedia?
If you're going to be Latinate about it, it should be encyclopedia.
Yeah.
The ligature, it hurts. I can hear the A ligature. Like one says, so the technical difficulties are either fixed or in hiding.
Yup.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, come on.
Capitalism plus?
And I've got
Yes.
something for peeps.
Where? Oh, there it
What are
is.
these?
All the way over there.
These are Reese's Oreos.
Oh
God.
You're terrible. You're awful and
have
you should
to.
feel bad.
They probably grabbed too many.
Mmm.
I can justify one.
Yes, they exist and they were on sale.
Mmm.
Those jerks. Luckily, the biggest loser contest at work is over, so I don't have to restrain myself quite as severely with these. I came in fourth.
Woo woo.
I'm trying to be good now so that over the days that I am excessively celebrating my birthday, I can
Yeah.
pretend it balances out.
Nugam. Throne.
Yes.
Ah.
May not exactly balance out, but
Well,
it will
that's-
be.
That's neat. Because there's a difference in the texture of the chocolate and peanut butter creams. Like between the chocolate and the peanut butter in a Reese's cup. We also do food critique.
Not only that, but the
Occasionally.
peanut butter cream is different from the usual peanut butter cream in the peanut butter Oreos. I do believe they were straight up going for the Reese's thing. In fact, they may have even licensed the recipe from them. Michael links to Christie's on Wikipedia regarding shoulder width and switching between iron plates as a pro solution.
Yes. Chris Jones is Tex Murphy.
We should do a cooking show at some point. Game of Thrones cooking show. I'm positive there are some cooking games out there.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, we're going back in time.
Back in time for the Westerners.
If I could turn back time. Okay, I'm not doing that.
You just did that.
Oh, God, clock! Help, I'm being attacked by clocks.
Is your daddy dead?
Overlord is the
God, it's the cock gun of time.
Watch your mouth, Daniel.
Sorry, they called the gun of time. I'll mispronounce it so it can't be misconstrued.
No. Wow.
Mike Long says 2037 before
Tex?
Unix time overflowed.
Are you okay? Sit up for a minute in the camera.
Give fair warning. Classic excuse. What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do we think, Mab? Fair warning or classic
Well,
excuse?
what are we going for this time?
There,
Are there multiple endings?
there are not multiple endings in this
So
one.
it doesn't matter.
Right.
Give fair warning.
That'll be the funny answer.
I know you're a strong woman, Chelsea, but even you've got your limits.
Quit stalling. I want to see the real you.
It's true, everyone.
Show Chelsea the
The
goods.
Yes.
Okay, okay. You got your smelling salts handy.
Ooh, scary. You know, my brother had a mask just like that he wore to all the Halloween parties. He always won a prize.
Tex Murphy's beauty secrets.
Yeah? Well, after a hot bath, an apricot facial, and a little makeup, you're gonna be eating your heart out.
You probably forgot, but our date starts in exactly 12 minutes. Lucky for you, there is a 1-hour grace period.
Apologize.
I'm sorry, Chelsea, but I've been working like a dog.
Oh, has it been a hard day's night?
Dog's
Beatlemaniac! Wait, really Beatlemaniac.
Yeah, but I feel fine, and I want to be your man, so please, please love me, dude.
Okay, enough of that. Keep going before I change my mind about the surprise I
Oh,
have in
God.
store for us.
Sugar Frosted says FMVs. Yams, are you okay?
Where?
What?
Not looking for Nookie. What to wear?
Yeah.
That's not a formal surprise, is it? Because my tux, it's at the dry clean.
No monkey suit required.
Primate
Primate
humor.
humor.
Primate humor.
Oh, good thing. My gorilla suit's ruined. I spilled a banana daiquiri all over it.
I don't think I need to hear any more about that. Don't go back to sleep. Make yourself beautiful as quick as you can and zip on over here. I'll be waiting.
No, she won't.
Aw.
Something will go wrong.
Well, it's Tex Murphy, so yeah.
She'll be waiting with a leather dress and a cat o' nine tails.
Sorry.
What?
No,
Oh,
that was
wow.
the last game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here. Come on in, let me take your head and cut it.
Could you turn up the volume a little more?
Yes, it is a little
I got it.
quiet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow.
You know
He's
what
wearing a
it's like?
three-piece.
Kinda look like a princess.
Only in this light? Oh.
One of the dwarves do I have with me tonight? Happy, happy, or dopey?
Dopey. Totally dopey.
Sleepy, actually.
Is that better?
But
A little
hey,
bit.
I'll tell you
A little
what,
more.
I put on a fresh shirt. I'm wearing the tie you asked
Excellent.
me to wear. Get a couple of drinks for me. We're gonna perk right up, okay?
Well, you look like you've been working hard.
Oh man, I'm exhausted. It's just that I can't seem to get a decent night's sleep.
You still having those nightmares?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think if you kept a little bit more normal hours and you ate a decent meal every now and again, you might look and feel a lot better. And that's why we have an 8 o'clock reservation at the Golden Pagoda.
Well, since you got to pick the restaurant, maybe I can be in charge of the early evening entertainment. Because if we
Tex, honey, listen. I don't want you to think that I'm not interested. I am. It's just that I think that we have some things that we really need to discuss first.
such as
I just think it would be nice if our relationship would go further.
what, like all the way to second base?
No. All I'm talking about is the ability to commit to something that has the potential to
She's saying, give me jewelry.
be.
Do you like it, Tex?
Sylvia, isn't it?
You should put a ring on it.
No, and it's not about marriage.
Oh.
It's about that one thing that prevents us from being close.
Sylvia have to do with you and me.
You tell me.
Okay. Really want to know, I'll tell you. Keep in mind, 6 years ago, I was pretty much an idiot. The colonel had just fired me from his detective agency because I thought
Flashback.
everything had to be done by the book. Literally. Well, being the naive optimist that I was, I decided to go into business for myself and become a big success. As it turned out, I was about to learn some even harder lessons. There I was in my shiny new office with all the trimmings up to my ears in debt. Weeks had gone by and I was still waiting around for my first client to show up. I figured I'd have more work than I could handle in a big city like New San Francisco. And I was just starting to feel like a tiny bug on the windshield. Yeah, Chelsea, you wouldn't believe it, but I had
That's a
really
thing that
nice
happens.
office. Let me tell you about it.
Are you serious? Okay. No, it's just The controls are not what I would like them to be.
And you can't configure them.
Well, I can, but it'll crash us out, but then I can launch back in real quick, so...
Sugar Frosting says, this is interesting, but he's no Johnny Dollar. Who the heck is Johnny Dollar?
Well, we
Be a
can
lot
try and
easier for
configure
me.
them.
Yeah. No.
You gotta remember, this stream has been doing adventure games with FMVs since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Forever. Since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that in the beginning of time there were no video games.
And yeah.
Yep, there it is. Yay.
There it is. It'll be back in just a moment. Take all that long.
Johnny Dollar was a radio play detective.
Yep. See, my favorite radio play detective is Guy Noir.
Guy Noir, Private Eye. All right.
Okay, there we go.
Yay!
Like The Shadow, or early Dick Tracy.
Nothing refreshes like cool, clear water.
I recently had to tell my little brother who Dick Tracy was.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's like the kids
What
don't know
do
Stephen
they teach
Sondheim
them
no more.
in these schools?
P.I. Rules is my Bible. 20 tried and true aphorisms with plenty of blank pages to add your own. I've come up with 17 others so far.
Oh, Tex.
Sugar Frosting goes on to say they did a show from the 30s and 50s, 30s to the 50s called Yours Truly, Johnny Dollar. His grandfather used to listen to it.
I wonder
The
if that's
Colonel
where they
told me
got
this
Johnny
book was
Gossamer for
idiots,
Kiss Kiss
but
Bang
I
Bang.
found these words of wisdom to be both inspiring and instructive.
Oh God, please tell us we get to see some of them.
Only what we saw in the opening FMV. Lessons and teachings from nearly a year in private investigating.
Brendan,
What?
you need to write one of these.
No.
No. For being a preschool teacher.
Oh, oof.
Yeah.
I fill my ashtray with candy in hopes that visitors will forego the dangers of smoking in favor of good, wholesome processed sugar.
Wow.
Extreme Sports Illustrated is pretty cutting edge. The last issue had an article on ultimate chess. 30 men and 2 women in a literal fight to the death.
So, what we do one Saturday a year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a Sunday and a Friday.
This perpetual motion device just goes on and on and on. Reminds me of my crazy Uncle Cadmus.
And yeah, it starts.
Doing weird things almost
Yeah.
immediately.
Sometimes it acts normal, but then stuff like that happens.
That's not how the Newton's Cradle do.
It's like, I'm a Newton better. You don't physics like that. Is that a fax machine?
That is a fax machine.
Because it's the future!
My fax machine's brand new.
No.
I could just get a fax from someone other than my mom.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Remember fax machines? I mean, we still haven't used them. It's just,
Yeah.
you know.
The lady on QVC said these commemorative Elvis plates were collectibles. I figure I got my retirement all taken care of.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
Tex, oh honey.
I bought this dressing screen because it can double as a throw rug.
Sugar Frosting says his descendant Creflo Dollar is a jerk. Followed by smoking indoors into the 2030s.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Some
this
people
game
have
isn't
power
period accurate.
ties. I have power plants.
Oh,
All right. Looks like the latest issue of Boyd's Life has arrived. I wonder what that crazy Boyd is up to this month.
let's find out. Annual fishing
Boyd's
issue.
Life. Annual fishing issue. I wonder what those twins are up to this month.
Michael says, okay. I
You
think
can
we've
fish,
established
catch them
that-
before they catch you. 101 pickup lines that really work. Lynx 2037, the ultimate golf game.
Like one says, okay, I think we've established that our hero has terrible, terrible financial judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Awful. Just
It's so nice to see this, like, young, naive version of Tex. It's hilarious.
And Sugar Frosty goes on to say, faux machine? Why would you want a fake machine?
The guy who sold me
Facsimile.
my stone mask said either they were a fertility charm or would curse me to lifelong poverty and a violent death. Live dangerously, I say.
Welp.
Well then,
Well, I'm not sure why, but this sculpture is called Every Day is Sunday to a Bird.
Okay.
Huh.
A Cliff Notes collection of the world's most complicated novels. I say trim the fat. These are all biographies of Wayne Newton. I don't know why people always found him so fascinating. 300 years of dance and the dance instructor's guide to proper footwork. If this PI gig doesn't work out, I can always go back to giving dance lessons. It's a proud Murphy family tradition.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
300 years of
No,
dance.
no.
Dance my murder mystery collection. I've read so many. The way I figure, I'll pretty much have every case solved before I leave my office.
Oh,
Yep.
Tex.
That's how that works.
Ay, 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 la policia! Studies in Venezuelan policing tactics.
Why?
The compendium of mediocre Sherlock Holmes ripoffs. My favorite is the short story by Joe Esterhaus, The Sign of the Thong.
Showgirls reference.
Made these vases in my high school pottery class. It's the easiest B- I ever got.
Oh.
Collection of Latvian literature. I use these books for scrap paper.
you're such a slob.
It's the Linda Goodman Sun Sign series, complete with a Leo bookend. I use this tape to measure my success. I've just got to dust it off and it'll work like a charm.
Well then.
These are travelogues of every country in the world that begins with A. I don't want to brag, but I own every John Grisham novel ever published.
That's not a brag.
I'm sorry about that.
History of animal testing. I read a couple of chapters.
Also,
whenever
no,
I
he
feel like
doesn't.
getting really worked up.
Not even by 1990 standards.
Well, I've only got a few things in my file cabinets right now. Someday, they'll be jam-packed.
Oh, what was the other icon there?
Some of those
Open
might
it
be omnibus editions.
For John Grisham?
Yeah, in the
That's what he
future.
said.
Well, I guess.
Sugar Frosty also says,
I'm surprised they're showing him having that many paper books.
Remember, if you have a love interest in one arc only, she's probably trying to murder you.
Yep.
Dairy Farmer chimes in, like me.
This is where letters of recommendation and thank yous from clients will go. Oops.
I feel like I should
This letter
warn
from
Lord
the
Barbrie
Colonel's
about
been
something now.
misfiled.
Ooh. Let's see what this is.
Done.
Trouble.
Letter from the Colonel. Murphy, I thought I'd write this note to wish you well in your new venture. Also, you might think I still hate your guts for that little stunt you pulled on me with the ethics board. As it turns out, a few of my friends at the SFPD, among others, were able to help me clear things up and get my PI license reinstated. So, other than the character smearing and public humiliation, everything's worked out fine. And I do still hate your guts, you ungrateful, two-faced little turd. I put a lot of trust in you and took you under my wing, showed you the ropes of the business. And for what? A knife in the back. A word of advice. Someday, you're going to learn that not everything is black and white. Sometimes you have to bend the rules a little to make them work right. Even more important, never betray your friends. That kind of thing comes back to haunt you. So again, good luck running your own agency. If anyone ever needed it, it's you. And don't expect me to send any business your way. I don't like seeing people waste their money. The Colonel.
Well, that was nice of him. He didn't use any grown-up swears, just turd.
Nothing in there.
Poop jokes. Stay
The rich
classy.
cherrywood finish of my new desk presents an image of stability and success to my
Oh. Oh, Tex.
Sorry, it's no mahogany.
Mahogany.
Yeah, I was watching Team Four Star, or at least 3 of them, play Drunk Souls 3.
Oh no!
It was
Whoa,
really
hello.
amusing.
Hey, Under a Killing Moon manual.
Hey-ho.
There's manuals for the phone and fax machine, you know.
And an adventure I haven't had yet.
It's an adventure from the
If
future.
only you read that manual, you would have so much more idea of what to expect.
What should he expect?
Trouble.
Fireballs. That's what.
Subscription to the
Fireballs.
American Information Database. I can request data on my cases, and it will be faxed to my office immediately.
Well, whoop-de-doo.
Yes, because they have video phones, but not email, apparently.
Lord Bodbury reminds self to learn to sleep with eyes open.
Ooh, hello. What's that?
This here's my little buddy.
What? Oh, it's a
Wind-up
wind-up
mouse.
mouse.
Pet I've ever had. His name is Rain.
He named his wind-up mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Probably dates from when he was a kid.
Oh,
So
Tex.
sad.
And now it's a good luck charm.
Oh, this game lets you get really tall.
Yep.
Tex isn't exactly a short guy.
He is.
Yeah. Chris Jones is pretty tall. He's, I think he's about your height, if not a little taller. Okay, nothing in any of those.
Alrighty.
So,
Okay.
are we ready to leave
Anything
the
on
office?
top of the shelves that we missed?
Nah, nothing up there.
What's that in the corner then?
That's
That's
that
Mark.
vase.
No, I meant.
That's him in the spotlight.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I had
He's
to.
in my
Thing that went through my
religion,
head.
Ooh,
trying to
he's
keep
clearly already started his drinking problem.
you. Oh yeah.
I'm saving these bottles of cold duck for a special romantic dinner. All of the flavor and none of the mind-numbing alcohol.
Oh,
Hold up.
oh, oh.
Humphrey Bogart, my one true inspiration.
You live
This
in a
holds
closet,
all
Tex.
4 of my color-coordinated outfits.
That's more
When it
than
comes to
4.
fashionable attire, I believe in quality over quantity.
Oh, wee lamb.
Uh-oh, only one pair left. I better be careful.
We'll just do some laundry, you dope.
I'm sorry. I didn't need to know that he wore tidy whities.
Or cheesy.
This is the one thing that I refuse to skimp on. It's the finest cot that money can buy.
Mm.
The Royal Game of India. In my book, Parcheesi, Twister, and Ms. Pac-Man are the triumvirate of competitive gaming.
Well then.
Oh, 5 would be nice here.
How many times have I played that against myself?
Dum, 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 dum.
Really?
Try window door.
So he has a thing for blondes.
Are you the private investigator?
Don't look desperate. Don't look desperate.
Oh, that's what someone painted on the door.
I'll take that as a yes. I'd like to hire you, if you're available.
Well, it just so happens that I am. What can I do for you, Ms.
Linsky, but I prefer if you call me Sylvia.
Okay, Sylvia.
This'll work out well.
If you have a seat.
I'm sorry if I disturbed your game.
Well, that's all right. I was losing anyway.
Would you like one?
No, actually, there's a rumor going around that those things are bad for you.
They're known to be, yes. In Star Wars, they call them death sticks.
No, they don't.
Lots of things are bad for you. That doesn't stop me from enjoying them.
So, why are you in the market for a PI?
My father, Carl Linsky, died a week ago.
Sorry to hear that.
I killed him.
Police think it's suicide. I believe they're wrong.
Because I
Well,
killed him.
police are usually pretty good in matters like this. I mean, I can't believe they'd make that big a mistake.
My father wasn't suicidal, and I'll pay you to prove it.
Just don't prove that I killed him. That'll complicate my plot.
Okay.
I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Your
I don't
father's
think she
name
did,
is.
actually.
Sorry.
No, she didn't.
Carl Linsky.
Okay. Well, if we rule out the suicide, that leaves 3 other ways to go. I mean,
You
it
are
could have been an
so
accident or
diplomatic.
natural causes, or it could have been murder.
The police say that they have witnesses that saw him jump off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Could have been a gang of raccoons.
Well, I guess that rules out the first 2 then.
Not
So you think your
really.
father was murdered?
There's
He didn't kill himself
falling off the
that way.
Golden Gate Bridge and having a heart attack and therefore falling off the Golden Gate
If I take your
Bridge.
case, you gotta understand there's no money back guarantee. And it doesn't sound real promising.
I just don't know what else to do.
Take the case, Mark.
Who's the officer in charge?
The detective's name is Eve Clements.
All right, I'll go down and I'll talk to her. We can get together later and I'll tell you what I found out.
I'm staying at my father's house. Here's the address.
Oh, Tex. Oh,
About
Tex.
the money up front. How much do you need? Because I haven't got a
I'm
lot.
pretending to be into you, so you'll do this for free.
I'm running a special this week. If I decide not to take your case, there isn't going to be any charge.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's taking advantage
I'll
of
be
you
waiting.
so hard.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Nice to meet you, Seth.
Murph, the back of her head was up there.
She's laying it on thicker than Michael Bay.
He's so naive.
Sugar Preston says, I thought you said to wear sleep underwear for extra safety. Followed by, she's trying to murder Tex Murphy right now.
Well,
Did that error message just say error message does not indicate an error?
Yes.
yes. Yes,
Error,
it did.
not an error.
It does that pretty much any time it tries to load a new area, which is weird, but
It's the
it doesn't
area error.
it doesn't stop anything. So
That should be a notice or a warning at best, not
Yeah.
an error.
Error, not actually an error.
Learn to message levels, game. Hey, this hallway's just painted on. Good job,
Eve
yourself.
Clements.
It doesn't sound like a very promising start.
We're fine.
Well, like I said, I was running out of cash fast and was pretty desperate for a case. I knew Detective Clements and figured I'd pay her a visit. The only problem was she and the Colonel were pretty tight. Like I told you, we'd gotten the Colonel in some trouble not long before.
I like her already.
What was she yelling at?
that's oh, what's his name? He's the
Oh, is that Mr. Beak?
no, that's the detective from
You busy?
the other games
If it isn't Tex Murphy.
before he became the detective. Why can't I remember his name?
Sold out any fellow PIs lately?
Play along.
Play along.
Oh, you bet. 3 this week alone.
You know, the last thing I need is some pansy PI wasting my time.
I feel like Tex at this age probably should have gone obliviously pleasant.
Excuse me.
He's such a schlub.
Yeah, bugs me too. It's good you've got a nice manly PI like myself here.
Nah.
Like I said,
Play the martyr.
Okay. I'm total scum, vermin, a role model for all the total losers of the
This
world.
red has lasers.
Now, can I please ask you a few questions?
give me one good reason why I should do any favors for you.
Wait, what?
Absolutely, Fabio.
No, I would go resort to charity, but
I want to know what absolutely
oh
Fabio
god,
does.
fine.
Because you're an extremely beautiful woman, and I'm desperately in love.
How's that gonna work?
Resort to leniency
No,
or
no,
charity?
good book next.
Oh,
Okay. Because you're a good Christian woman, and you live by the golden rule.
All right, Murphy. You're just lucky you caught me in a charitable mood. But be quick about it.
Carl.
6 witnesses saw Linsky take the dive. Their stories matched up and they all checked out.
They all need Linsky.
Not exactly. None of them were close enough to make an absolutely positive ID, but they described his general appearance, build, and clothing. Body wasn't found for a couple of days. Wasn't in the best shape when we fished it out of the bay. But we were able to make an identification using the personal effects found on the body.
Autopsy.
Coroner said the cause of death was drowning. No other injuries. But there was a scar back here. Linsky probably had surgery done recently.
There's no way you can check that?
He had a bomb implanted in his
We
head.
didn't follow it up since it had nothing to do with his suicide.
Oh, it might.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was from
Standard
the time
stuff.
clock.
Wallet, keys, and a suicide note neatly sealed in a Ziploc bag.
Why wouldn't he
Really?
have just left that somewhere?
Michael 1 says 6 stories that agree. Does that ever happen, barring collusion?
Collusion!
Let's ask about Sylvia next.
Well, no. Suicide note.
Oh.
I'd let you see it, but it's logged in as evidence. The handwriting, incidentally, was 100% match.
Yeah, most kids are really good at signing their parents' names.
As next of kin, she was notified and came in to identify her father's body. Didn't take it too well. One of the uniforms had to drive her home.
The guy that owned the uniform was really disturbed that happened. He had to go get a spare uniform out of storage.
I'm willing to help you out because you're just getting started in the business. But don't abuse the privilege. The colonel seems to think you've got the potential to be a
Bless
good
you.
PI.
Bless
Once
you.
you wake up to reality and get your priorities straight.
Okay, so yeah, nothing else. Okay. Karlinski's house, or
Well, that's just back to the office.
and there's nothing there. Nothing
No.
there.
Nope.
Okay.
So you're saying you're not going to take my case?
Well, I don't want to take your money if I can't help you.
Fine. Leave.
I'm just
I
being
saw
straight
another-
up, okay?
If you won't help me, I can do what I can on my own. It certainly won't be the first time.
After all, I killed my dad on my own. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
I charge $400 a day plus expenses.
I have $1,000. If you can prove it wasn't suicide, I'll give you $10,000 later.
It's a deal. Now you're gonna need to tell me everything you know so I can get started.
Well, first of all, I killed him.
And I'm sexy.
Oh, I will.
No, you won't.
Thank you, Tex.
I can't wait to kill again. So I have something else to share.
Oh, God. Oh,
What are they?
Habanero chips.
Oh no. Oh no.
Owen?
Huh.
Why didn't you think your father would commit suicide?
He never would have considered it. He took good care of himself, and he often told me he was going to celebrate his 100th birthday by going skydiving.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, hello.
Do you know anybody who'd want to see him dead?
No one. Everyone liked him. He
Was
was a
stuff always
kind
timeless?
man.
Suicide note.
There's always a delay of habanero.
I know the police confirmed that the note was in my father's handwriting, but it doesn't matter. I know it had to be a forgery.
I wrote it.
Yeah.
I've got to stop accusing her. I don't think she actually did it.
Surgery.
Yeah, remember, this is Tex's ex-wife.
Well, why do you think they got divorced? She was a murderer. I'm sorry.
No,
I know. She cheated on him
a lot.
with murder. I don't know.
My father mentioned that he had had surgery performed, but he said it was minor and didn't say any more about it.
Married with murder.
So you're saying, Mark, that she didn't murder her father?
Yes.
I really don't remember much after they asked me to identify the body.
Did she collude with the murderer of her
Once he
father?
drove me home,
No.
I haven't gone back.
Well, they won't release the personal effects to me. And I'm hoping I'll be able to go through them so I can see if there's any kind of lead.
When we're done, I'll go pick them up and meet you back here.
However, I will throw you a bone and note that justice is not her only motivation here.
Her other motivation is murder. No.
She wasn't very friendly or helpful. I think she already made up her mind about my father's death.
What?
I'm just looking for
There's
some
not really
right
any
again.
place.
Just looking for float here. Where's the
Hanging
scroll?
from a string from
All
the
I
ceiling.
want to do is find out the truth about my
Where's the
father's
scroll? Tensor's
death.
convenient coaster when I need it.
I found a scrap of paper here with the address to your office written on it, no name. If my father didn't contact you, he must have gone to see someone else who works in your building. Before
Oh.
I came to see you, I checked the directory in the lobby, but didn't recognize any of the names.
Well then.
Huh.
After I finished talking
sketchy.
to Sylvia, she gave me a spare key and said I was free to look around the house.
Oh,
Sweet!
really?
Open all the cabinets.
Playing you like a kazoo.
Well, more like a game of trouble, as I began to realize when I started poking around Mitsuki's house.
Error code does not indicate an error.
Error, there isn't an error. What do I do?
Looks like something a flapper would languish on.
I think it's called the Chehwang.
No, I don't think it is.
I don't think those are words that you just said, Daniel.
Is that lamp a corset?
Yes. Yes, it is.
The freaking corset lamp. Why?
Ooh, that looks like...
I'll get my own Dr. Watson. Then we can sit in chairs like these and discuss my brilliant powers of deduction.
Oh, God.
Someone's got some serious.
Je ne sais quoi.
Delusions?
Yeah,
Those
that.
two guys syndrome, where you think you're better at something than you are.
The fire makes the living room feel quaint and cozy.
I came up with right or wait, and that's exactly wrong. Hate
No
Asper isn't right
reads.
either.
Blackjack and dominoes. I wonder who this blackjack is.
Hate Asbury syndrome.
Unless,
That
of course,
means being
refers to
hippie.
number 21.
I'm not sure why someone thinks that's a syndrome.
But how does 21 tie to the dominoes?
There's gonna be a puzzle moving around the dominoes.
I've never been a fan of dominoes. I figured the time wasted playing dominoes could be time well spent playing a rousing game of party.
It's gonna be a puzzle, isn't it, Mark?
Oh, yeah. You know it.
No.
Yay, puzzle!
Come on, Tex. Dominoes has gotten a lot better.
Okay. This one was a pain in the butt the last time I tried it.
I'm guessing it's a math puzzle.
Mike one
Yes.
says the fire is painted into the
Let me
fireplace.
guess. It's
Yes.
supposed to line up 21 across and down each way.
And diagonally.
Oh, mother puss bucket. Okay.
Okay.
It's Sudoku of Dominoes.
All right.
I seem to
second
remember
three-
8 was in the middle.
Oh,
Okay.
Are you sure
But-
it wasn't the 7?
It could have
It
been.
turned
That
out
was
like
what I
the middle
thought.
value worked best in the middle.
Yeah. I thought 8 was the middle value, though.
What do we have? 3 to...
Okay.
Let's see, 10, 11...
I would put the green one in the middle personally. The green and then with the single dot. The 7 and 1, which is also an 8.
It was the 8. Let's see, you've got a 3,
That's a 8 and 1.
which is 9.
Oh.
10, 11. I think it maxes at 11.
Yes.
Okay. 4 and 10, 5 and 9, 6 and 8. Is there a 7? Yeah, there is. There's a 6 and 1 right there. 7 is in the middle, it appears. Between 3 and 11.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Wait,
Well,
4,
let's
10,
try that.
5 and 9, 6 and 8. Yeah, 7.
Okay. Well, 11's going to have to line up with it somewhere. So, 11's
Yeah,
7
11.
is 18, which means 3 has to go here.
Okay.
So,
Cool. So we have a diagonal.
You're gonna
featuring
need
two
something
extremes.
relatively high in the spot under the 3.
yes. Let's try the 10. So,
13, you
with
need
8. So,
That
8.
one. So
means
8.
11 and 8, 19, 2.
17 up there.
There isn't a 2. So,
Okay.
so that's not
let's
it. or at least
no.
that particular.
The thing is that means you'll have to remove 2.
Yeah. So let's try that.
9 plus 3 is 12. You'll need another 9. Which you don't have.
No. Okay. How about?
Like one says, 7 in the middle and pairs at 7 to 14, 3, 11, 4, 10, etc. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. You just have to make certain that the pairs don't do weird things on the sides that don't add to 21.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. 9, 11. No, that doesn't work.
Hey, Mabry,
Yes.
where do mansplainers get their water?
What?
Where do
Where?
mansplainers get
Oh,
their
a
water?
well, actually.
Oh no.
Okay, so the 10 and the 8, 19. No, we still can't do that. Okay.
Yeah, I actually
Put
don't.
the 3 in the top left corner and no, because you're still gonna need the.
Yeah.
Move that over there, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that the 7 is going to work there because it's still going to have to 11 to 3 and line up somehow there. I think.
Okay.
Actually,
wait.
no, wait. It could.
No, we saw this before, Mark, and
Okay.
We
7
did.
was definitely in the middle. I remember this.
Okay.
You do? Okay.
You're having so much trouble with this, I suggested that,
There
and then after a little
are-
bit, it just came together out of nowhere.
If there is a
It was
7, and we know there are at least.
Well, let's see here. We can get another 14 by doing that, which.
Okay. So the 9 is going to have to be one of the ones that does not connect to the 11.
Mm-hmm. So that means it goes right there. Which means 9 and 3 is 12, which means I need another 9.
Also, you have a 19 on top, and there's no 2.
Yeah.
It can go down, but you still have that problem.
But you still need a 9
Okay.
there.
So maybe the 11 and the 3 do not go directly next to the 7. Try the 6 and the. Oh, there's already.
Actually, let's try the 9 and the 5
Yeah.
and see if we can make that work.
Okay.
So, as we established before, the 9 and the 11 cannot go on the
Beside
same
each other.
row. So,
That's 11 plus 4 is 15, so we need a 6.
6.
Plus 9 is 15. We need another 6.
Mm.
You can put that one up above,
Yeah.
which would give us 10, 11. Nope.
But that will never do, because then you need a 2.
16.
Yeah, so, okay. We still don't
11
have.
and a 10 do not get along.
Yeah, we still don't have the combination right.
Oh, actually, never mind. The 2 thing, you actually have 21 need a 0 right there if you do that.
Yeah.
Let's.
You would need an 8 there in the corner for the bottom to work. Actually, the 8 works. The 8 works both ways.
And does the 6 work both ways?
No, it's
No.
19 at the top that way. Yeah, that's too high at the top.
Hmm.
Puzzle.
Okay, so what other things can we add up?
Okay.
7. Try the. Have we done the 6 and the 11? No, not 11. Sorry, the 6 and 7 plus 6 is 13. And 8.
Yeah. Okay, so that one that way.
And then maybe the 4 and the 10.
All right. 4 and 10.
So the bottom right corner, put the 11. So 11 plus 4 is 15. You would need a 6.
Need a
Nope.
5 up there, but yeah.
Okay.
At some point, Lord Barbary asked, did she give you the key to the fridge?
I don't think the fridge is locked.
Mine locks, but I don't know where the key is anymore.
Are you absolutely certain that 7 was in the middle?
Yep.
Okay.
I think the trick was
Alright.
the most moderate number went in the middle, and then on the corners we put as disparate numbers as possible, and then it's just arranging what went in the 4 orthogonal slots.
Okay. What we have is a 6, a 3, a 9, a 10, an 8, a 5, a 4, an 11, a
Actually, what-
7.
Put the...
Okay.
Oh wait, no, 3 does have to be there. Never mind.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Okay. So. Now in other words, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7 in the middle. So you need 3.
No, that didn't work either. No, that doesn't work.
There's the 4.
Oh shit,
The
that
green
didn't
one.
work either. The which where what?
The green
Left
4.
side is just no use 17, you need it for. 11, 6, 4.
Yeah, but it wasn't adding up. Trying to do anything with it over here because 11 needs the 3 right there.
Then you have
But-
7, and need another 7. Curses.
8, 9, 10, 11. No, I need another 10.
I'll look at the
Well,
bottom.
there's the 10 that goes up there, but
10, but then you have 21 with nothing in that one.
which is just no help at all.
Yeah, which means
So you're
that.
going to want your low numbers on the upper row, or whatever row the 11 is on.
Yeah. Okay, let's drop the 11 right there. So, 11. Let's try 4 and 6. That'll add up.
Other things.
6 plus 7 is 13. I need another 8 right there. 8 and 4 is 12. I need another 9 right there.
And of course your 3
Promising
needs to
so
go up
far.
on the center top.
3 goes there, yes. 8, 9, 10, 11 needs 10 there. Does that work? Does that add up? Yes, it does.
A light flashing by the 4, the 9, and the 8. These 3 numbers are probably useful.
Okay, 4, 9, 8.
Okay.
I'll be right back real quick, sorry.
4,
Gotta go record my life again.
9, 8.
Baby's writing down the numbers.
Excellent.
I have it right here too. Untitled notepad. 498. Notepad.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Those numbers probably aren't.
No, I don't know. Now, care for a second one of these?
No, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'll have one.
Okay.
It's not an awful person.
I grabbed more
No,
than I
you
should have,
aren't.
apparently.
Yes, you did.
I intend to get like 2 for everybody.
Sorry. I've been
That's quite
throwing
alright.
off.
I should have thought about it a little longer. Like, maybe I should recommend like 1 for everybody. I don't know.
Well, no.
Two just
Two
be
for
safe.
everybody is reasonable, and you were thinking in terms of being hospitable.
And then I have a plate just full of cookies. Let's see the highest and lowest will be in line with the bag. Center not bag on you. What you're about to say is you should be a game to call them inline skates. Sugar Frosted says, Am's right. Do you know anything about DW1 and DW2 on the NES? Dynasty Warriors?
No, Dragon Warrior.
Oh.
I've played them. The second one, not very much, but
Dragon Warrior, like the Dragon Quest series?
yeah.
There's always time for a new case.
Take the case. Take the case.
Blackjack and dominoes at 21, horizontally, vertically, and
Oh,
diagonally.
well, yeah, there was.
Maybe Linsky had some code number if the dominoes were placed in a space.
Yes. We figured that out already.
Didn't need that head.
Yep.
It was actually kind of obvious. In a weird way.
When you think like we do, anyway, and have played enough of these Goram games.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this was for Linsky's
Yeah.
personal use.
What the heck?
If so, he may have had a little addiction.
This wasn't.
What is it?
DeLeon Health Services. Something with the poison symbol on it.
Hey, Ponce?
Who are you calling a Ponce?
De Leon.
Oh.
Standard kitchenware.
Weirdly identical kitchenware. Distressingly identical kitchenware. Someone put bowls on top of plates like a schlub.
Hey.
Like a schmuck.
Hey.
What?
Sometimes that's all the space you got.
She has
Yeah.
so much more space.
Freezer's well stocked.
I don't know, I think it's just painted on. That's definitely
Plenty of all
not.
4 food groups in here.
That's clearly ocean spray cranberry juice.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely and definitely. Sheesh.
I now have bananas.
Place not one, huh?
Like one says, the kitchenware is also painted on. How inconvenient.
You can't look inside the trash.
Like an oven to me.
Nope.
Twitch Sugar Frosted says, MZ, I didn't see your response if you need it.
Wait, what?
Teapot!
Mm-hmm.
You mean regarding Dragon Quest?
Yeah,
The old Dairy Queen 1 and 2?
I said that I've played the first one a long time ago and only played a little bit of the second one.
It's the same teapot.
Good old
Yep.
Donkey Quern 1 and 2? I'm sure Donkey could easily operate the farm.
No, probably not.
I know horses are good at making
I'm
ice
no
cream.
expert, but I'd guess that's a microwave.
Really?
Open all the cabinets.
Looks like a nuclearator to me.
There must be something inside one of them.
I don't think there's going to be much to find in these kitchen cabinets.
Thank you, Tex.
I wish you'd told us before we looked in all of them.
It
Oh,
was so very helpful.
Bet there's something in
Linsky's
the
Tastes and Books ran the gamut from lackluster.
oops.
Linsky's Tastes and Books ran the gamut from lackluster all the way to incomprehensible.
Sugar Frosted says, basically they have some weirdness on the NES because it's a modified password game to use a battery save.
Hmm.
A modified password-based game to use a battery save.
This photo certainly is an eyeful.
Ugh.
Oh, ow. Owie.
Flowering
Dang it.
trees in a fragrant meadow. This picture has to be really old.
Oh, sadness.
Looks like a half-finished letter.
Yeah. Better read that.
Dear Bananas.
It appears Carl Linsky was about to dump someone named Dolores.
I've decided that maybe it's best we don't see each other anymore. With everything that's going on in my life right now, I don't think I have the time or energy to maintain. That was when I was ambushed by people wanting me to forge my own suicide note.
Valid.
Junk mail, cow.
Looks very similar to what's in one of his desk drawers.
Yep. I don't trust how
Something
blank
on
the second
professional
half of that
letterhead.
letter was.
This could be interesting.
I consider applying, like, a strong light source or a heat source or some UV to
So
it.
Linsky signed a book deal and wasn't delivering the goods. The question is, why?
Banter Publications, Inc.
Banter.
Uh-huh. Dr. Linsky, as per the dates delineated in the publisher-author agreement, you are to provide the following by September 20th. An outline of the manuscript, the first chapter. While we were, and still are, eager to publish your book tentatively titled Mind Over Matter, An Analysis of Neurological Processes, as you did not respond to our previous communication, we must assume that you have chosen to ignore the contractual deadline. For this reason, we must insist that 1. You contact us immediately, or 2. Return us the cash advance in the amount of $22,000.
Did he fake his death?
No. He is actually dead.
Sugar Frozen says the future is all bad 90s CG.
Scrap paper, notepad.
Yeah, the plot items double as event flags.
Ooh, hello.
Waste not one, huh?
No, nothing in there. That's just bottom of the trash can.
Oh, okay.
Junk mail in 2037? What a depressing thought.
There will always be junk mail.
I guess Linsky didn't plan on entertaining when he bought this bed.
Nah. Yeah. You could say that.
Ooh, little green book.
I wonder if Linsky's little black book could be green.
Wow.
Congratulations, you think just like the
I think like Tex Murphy. That's embarrassing.
It's like Linsky bookmarked the address for Dolores Lightbody.
What an awful name. Hey, she does have an email address.
Yeah. Bogusdomain.com.
They totally have email.
Wait,
And yet,
doesn't say
he never
bogus
seems to
domain.
use it.
Yeah, it does. It says bogus domain.
Inconnect.com or something.
This
No,
is
that's-
bogusdomain.com.
That's
Oh,
for
okay.
Jensen Lutz.
Yep.
Or Jason Lutz. Lutz at inconnect.com.
And at Newton.org.
Ooh, chess puzzles. I
Only
love chess
31
puzzles.
pieces on the chessboard. Seems like an odd number.
Murphy, you will pay for that.
Oh boy, we're gonna find that chess piece somewhere. I bet it's in that.
So what is missing?
Bishop.
What,
King's
yep,
Bishop?
King's Bishop.
King's Bishop.
King's Bishop is missing.
Black King's Bishop.
Yeah, look in there.
Michael 1 looks up the domain.
Is it bogus or not?
Now I'm
Yeah, the
curious.
map of Armageddon never looked so picturesque.
Picturesque.
Antique dresser. Nice quality.
Is it cherrywood?
Brand new cotton briefs. Large as 2. I wonder if I oughta... Nah.
Oh.
Really? Tex,
Oh.
really?
Pants, sweaters, nothing interesting.
Tex, really?
Well, it's not like he's gonna be wearing them.
The dead man's underoos?
He never wore them. It was an unopened
Still in the
package.
package, actually.
They are
Still
still
in
the underwear of a literally dead man.
Hey, you know, I mean,
That's a nice sweater.
it's not like he's taking down the hangings of the bed or anything.
The blankets are still warm. It's probably the only warmth they ever had in him. The spider's freaking creepy, by the way.
I love that spider.
It's a freaking creepy spider.
Those look like
Linsky
women's
wasn't
clothes.
exactly a fashion animal. of these clothes look 20 years old.
So from about now then.
Oh, well, that's depressing. Yeah. 2037, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about, ooh, a ladder.
ladder.
Is there a loft? There's a loft. Secret loft!
Ooh, ladder room. Ooh, another ladder room.
Maybe this is where he kept his mistress.
No, his mistress was kept at bogusdomain.com.
I knew it. She was a robot.
Typical packing box. Grandfather clock. Grandma Murphy always found the name sexist. Great. Nothing special. Could be a bar stool.
That missing chess piece is gonna bug the crap out of me forever.
We're gonna find
If
it.
there aren't any monkeys, I'm not interested.
Barrel of monkeys.
My mother still hasn't forgiven me for quitting piano lessons. Then again, she still refuses to believe the rumors about Liberace.
Those aren't rumors.
Packing box. It's a shame credenzas went out of style. Wish I had 2 or 3 for my office.
Oh, credenzas.
With all the mattresses and headboards up here, Linsky could have opened a hostel.
So, if you're saying
Looks at this mattress.
he could have
Linsky really
staged
told his kids to skip
a
it.
hostile takeover?
That's terrible.
It's a shame credenzas went out of
I
style.
married
That's
this
not-
man.
Wish I had 2 or 3. Whatever's under the sheet looks remarkably like furniture.
No wonder you're a detective, Murph.
Why would anyone keep something this handsome and ornamental hidden away in the attic?
Michael one asked, was it bogusdomain.org?
.com.
.com.
It's for
It's
sale.
.com.
Generation. The kind that always kept a spare door for emergencies.
Just in case you need to slam something extra in someone's face.
So, who's gonna dare text to make out with a moose?
I love you so much.
Sugar Frosted, why are you asking Ams what your address?
I love you so much.
What your address? I need to punch your co-host.
I'm kind of scared by which one of us.
The hostile takeover one. Who do you
Go-
think?
Come at them, bro. They're ripped.
See, the surgery is now relevant.
Get an auger.
What was that all about?
Voices in someone's head.
The surgery is now relevant.
Surgery was always relevant.
It's now more relevant.
You're more relevant.
Ooh, Manila.
I'm always relevant.
Nothing useful.
What do you mean? It looks like evidence. God dang it. Murph, you're a derf.
Murph, you're a derf.
Now we know why he hasn't gotten any cases.
Cables.
Nothing useful.
You sure about that? Those look plenty useful. You never know when you gotta connect something to something else.
Oh, hello.
That?
It's like somebody was having fun with crayons.
Well, let's see it, you know.
I wonder what Linsky did to this Blaine Warner person.
I'm
Maybe he
going
stole
to
his
get
tricycle.
Linsky. You'll pay for what you did to me. Sincerely, Blaine.
Werner.
Okay.
Well,
Sugar Frosted asks, what is a soliton? It's a single particle.
Well, I
Got
bet
any
no one
friends?
thought to look up here for a pirate's chest.
Ooh, a
Yo-ho-ho,
key.
A bottle of bourbon.
Boy, I wonder if we'll find a key anywhere for that.
Typical packing box.
Probably
inside of whatever we're able to open.
Some sort of
With the
the
missing
chest.
chess piece.
some sort of light source. Murphy, I am going
That
to...
or the chess pieces inside that.
nifty little air vent.
Now you're thinking with portals.
I hope this is just a space heater.
You're just a space heater.
You're just a space heater.
It's actually a space-time
Waste
heater.
baskets often provide leads. Not this one, however.
Oh,
That's
roll top desk. There's stuff in there.
Interesting.
Roll fizzle desk.
Fancy roll top. Think I'll take a look under the hood.
Scorpions.
Bloodstain.
This could be worth looking at.
Bloodstained scorpions?
I think that's just a
Fancy
shadow.
roll time.
Yeah. So,
Bill Linsky's credit report. Looks like money management is one of her strong points.
Oh, Cobra.
outstanding,
Wait, this says Cuba.
past due,
Gia?
seriously past due,
Educational loan, it says.
seriously past due,
Excessively past
credit
due.
extension, educational loan, collection account.
Michael Lynn says bogusdomain.com belongs to Core New Venture Services in Drums, Pennsylvania.
Oh, hey, look how little her student loan is. It's only like, it's less than 10,000.
Wow.
The 90s.
Either that or that means that a whole lot of the cost of education stuff gets fixed in the next few years.
Yay!
Yeah. In the next 14.
Well, you know.
14 teen.
Paper, pencils, paper clips. Nothing used.
Paper, pencil, and paper clips are the most useful things on Earth.
I don't know, I like bulldog clips.
Mm. You're kind of
Can you get into any of those other drawers?
Say what?
We only looked at the one locked drawer in there.
I think the whole thing is locked. Or not. Oh, yes.
Before I can open this.
Yeah. Somehow the single lock there controls every drawer in that credenza.
Also useful. Weirdly shaped pieces
You'd
of
think it
steel
would be the middle one.
that fold out into various shapes that do things.
Okay, so no real way to do this until we find that key. Ah! No.
Sugar
Or the
Frosted
chess
says,
piece.
Wait, what?
Sugar Frosted says,
Dolores.
#Bernie2099.
Oh, bet you she has a key.
What if she doesn't get his life insurance if it's a suicide?
That is it exactly.
Dolores Lightbody?
Yes, indeed.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking into
That's
the
how most
Car
life insurance works.
Oh, well, do come in.
Thank you.
You are very, very welcome. Well,
She's
this
tiny.
is certainly exciting. A real live PI. I love detective novels, you know. I guess I've always had a certain fascination with private dicks.
The sad
I heard
truth.
a sad truth.
Well, I'm afraid that real PIs like myself, we're nothing like the ones in the novel. We're actually very, very boring.
I don't believe that for a second. I'll bet if you found the right partner to do some undercover work with, you would line it right up.
Well,
Undercover, dear Quadley, stop.
play up the image. Play up the image.
Tempting thought. But, you know, I'm just too much of a lone wolf, I guess.
The best ones usually are.
Quick change of subject.
Sugar Frosted says, yep, that's not an unusual clause.
Well, enough about me. What do you say we talk about Carl?
What if I refuse to cooperate? Will you interrogate me under a variable?
I think she's talking about your genitals.
Show of good
Work the
form.
witness. Work the witness.
Okay, yeah, work the witness.
What are we doing?
Maybe later, if you played your cards right. Right now, we need to get back to Carl.
Well, all right. Where to begin? Where to begin? It was about 3 months, 11 days ago on a foggy night when Carl and I first met. Naturally, it was love at first sight.
Clearly.
The circumstances?
Interesting. Had you and Carl been drinking heavily that night?
Actually, Carl came to have me draw up his will. That's what I do for a living.
Who gets the cash?
A will, huh? And the beneficiary? Who would that be? Carl's daughter?
Sylvia. All that Trollope ever wanted from Carl was his money, and now she'll get it. She was the primary beneficiary. You know, just between us, I think Sylvia may have driven Carl to his death.
Get the skinny on Sylvia.
Do you think Sylvia's capable of it?
Surely you don't mean murder.
Dun dun.
Little crime scene humor.
Refuse to speculate.
That's a leap. Yes, that's a leap.
Oh! Let's do that.
Now let's not jump to conclusions. No pun intended.
Oh.
Questions for you if you don't mind.
I'd do anything to help. I think you know that.
Well, good. Let's do the asking thing. Yeah.
I loved Carl desperately. We were very happy together. I can't for the life of me imagine why
You just speculated his daughter drove him
he
to
did
it.
what he did.
Lenski's will.
I'm afraid Carl's estate consisted of his home and his speeder and not much more. I'm afraid Carl wasn't very good with money. He stipulated in his will that everything be divided between his daughter Sylvia and the North Hill Clinic. Of course, the real money that Trollope Sylvia will get will be from his life insurance policy.
Michael one says, yes, I mean murder. Isn't that wages and blood?
That was Carl's way of making amends to Sylvia. And I'm sure it's the only reason Sylvia has you investigating her father's death. Carl worked there for years. It's a very exclusive medical facility, you know. I've been in touch with the director, Arnold Sternwood.
Name gap.
He's an extremely attractive man, but also very busy. If you'd like to see him, I can try to arrange an appointment with him. I'll call you and let you know. Then you'll have to owe me a favor.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Stop doing the cougar thing! The face! Oh jeez. Michael one says, in the bleak retro future of 2037, no one is good
I'm
with their money.
familiar with that name. I don't play very well myself, but Carl did. He said that life itself
He's got the-
is a chess match.
He's got the bishop with him as his personal effects.
Me? Oh, I'm still in shock, as you must imagine. It'll be weeks, maybe months before I'm able to love again.
Well,
Michael says, I bet a bag of chips is like $10.
I know that postage is $10. Well, at least by 2042, it is. But mail can get there and back in a day. So
It is being delivered across a radioactive wasteland.
yeah.
okay, that's fair.
This note is clearly a forgery. I will not dignify it with a response. Carl received regular packages from them. Vitamin supplements, I suppose. Carl was very health conscious. He often said he wanted to live forever. Carl loved to play games. Many a romantic evening, we'd while away the hours playing dominoes, backgammon. Carl also loved to play chess. I can't really help you there. Carl's wife left soon after Sylvia was born. Oh, Carl did the best that he could, but he never felt that he'd done a very good job raising Sylvia.
and she never appreciated her father. She left home when she was very young and went into some unsavory kind of work, escorting or something like that. Carl's heart was nearly broken. They hadn't been close in years. It's too soon, Tex. Allow me to grieve first, and then we'll see what grows between us.
Wow. Yeah, I think we're done here.
Will we go with...
So that was my introduction to Dolores Lightbody.
Oh, the way she talked about Carl, it sounds like she was living in denial.
Actually, it was Sausalito. But she did have a way of looking at things through steamed-up glasses. And she also had some valid concerns about my client, which I brought up with Sylvia later that day.
Karlinska's house.
Here are the things from the police. There wasn't much. His wallet, a set of keys, 2 go to the house, 1 to the scooter. The other 2, I don't know what they go to.
Uh-huh.
They also give me a copy of the suicide note.
I'll check them out.
You can check the suicide note against the note he was writing to Dolores.
I went out and I talked with Dolores Lightbody today. Apparently you two aren't exactly soul sisters.
She is hideous. I don't know what kind of black magic she used on my father, but I can't think of any other explanation.
Is she wearing a wig?
She might be.
The actress is, clearly.
Why are you treating me like I'm a suspect? For
I
your
don't think the
information,
character is supposed to
if
be.
I sold the house and the speeder and added it to the cash, I might be able to pay off my father's debt. I'm not going to benefit from this will.
Except, of course, the $1 million life insurance policy.
I'm not going to get a cent of that. I'm surprised you're even asking me about that. You know, life insurance policies don't pay off in cases of suicide.
And that's why you retain
Oh, dude.
Well, you can think that if you want. But I don't have to stick around here and be insulted by the hired help.
Ooh.
No, you know what?
Ouch.
Yeah, I violated PI Rule 17. Never upset a client. She was right. I was the hired help, so I went back to work. The manila envelope Sylvia had given me turned out to have some pretty useful items.
Here it goes, design. Get in there.
Wheel.
Man. Those error codes.
Like, oh crud, nothing's wrong.
Hello, keys. So,
Wallet. McDougal.
huh. Speeder license.
He was born in 77.
Wow.
Same height as me. I'm slightly disturbed by that.
Why?
Bigger, though.
He's the same height as me. Quite a bit lighter, though.
You're both 5'9"?
Yep.
Huh.
I'm like a quarter inch shy of 5'10", but
So the source
It's
is...
unbearable.
oops, sorry.
Linsky really wrote this. I'd like to find out exactly what he's referring to.
Alright.
Voices, I assume?
The voices.
So how do you compare that with a thing? Since there's 2 notes, or do we not have the other note anymore?
So Linsky's...
Not that one. Was it? No. I don't think we have the other one anymore.
Doesn't look like we have either anymore.
Oh, no, we don't.
Well, that's
Hello,
dumb.
Keys. I can't wait to put you in something and turn you a bit. Hey, it's a power 2! 2 to the 10. 2 to the 10.
Keys of some sort. I
Well-
wonder if either of those go to that credenza.
I'm sure one of them does.
Yep.
Michael 1 says, wait, there's 16 rolls ahead of that? And in the bleak retro future of 2037, we still aren't using ISO 8601 dates.
I don't know if the small key will work. Oh, maybe it will.
Do-do-do-do.
Hello.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Well, what do we have here? Appears to be a rental agreement.
I need a drink before I fry my throat with the occasional getting habanero chip stuck.
Chip stuck. Well, would you grab me one as well, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
I suppose you want your surge by any chance.
Nah.
Nah, you got Surge.
Yeah, Daniel got 2 of the, what is it,
The 16 ounces?
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel.
John
Oh,
Allen,
Daniel.
Computer
They
man.
they existed? And they were in like this big old display?
No, I know.
Thank you, sir.
We discovered them on a car trip.
Yeah.
So I was like, well then, I'm just gonna have to get these.
Oh, 90s.
The leak is intensifying, it seems.
From the looks of this, Linsky had a secret special place that he didn't want anyone to know about.
Oh my.
Well. The Golden Gate Warehouse.
I'm not sure it says where.
Warehouse? Their
Their
house.
Their
wolf
castle.
castle.
Their
Their
castle.
wolf. Their castle. Why are you talking like that? I thought you wanted to. No. Suit yourself. I'm easy. Well, that's how the line goes.
I know.
Do you see Roderick?
We should check the other drawers of the credenza.
I did. They were all empty.
Yep.
Linsky's secret workshop was out by the spaceport in an old warehouse. Key from the manila envelope fit the lock and I stepped inside.
Was anyone there?
No, and I doubt anyone had been there since Linsky. The place didn't appear to have been searched, judging by all the interesting things I found.
Warehouses are always full of interesting things.
Yes, they are.
In spite of being a pathetic schlub, he really is good at basic detective work.
Blanket's pretty color. And this crate feels totally empty.
I wonder if we're using the word schlub.
The letter looks like it could be interesting.
I'll look at it later.
I'm no brain surgeon, but if I were, all these books might make sense. Linsky was obviously doing some heavy-duty research in this place. There's no key in the ignition. Even if there was, who cares? I have a speeder. Judging by the lack of dust on the box, I'd say it was opened fairly recently.
Lightning brand. Real lightning.
It's like a package of
Lightning.
electrical doohickeys.
Yeah, the Lost Brother Firebrand and Ice Brand.
I'm fairly certain these barrels should stay nice and closed.
Now the elemental sword triangle is complete.
A mattress. Filthy, stinky mattress.
Ew.
Great. Nothing special.
Yeah,
Hello.
First aid.
First aid kit.
I wonder what our time to crate was. I should have checked.
Band-Aids.
We've seen crates already.
Heal aid. Nothing makes a boo-boo feel better.
Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and start
Well,
with
this letter was written almost a year ago, and I'm guessing Linsky wasn't too happy to get it. If I can track down this Wanda Peck, maybe she can explain the context of the letter.
Dr. Linsky, this letter is to inform you that we are dropping the investigation. In accordance with our agreement, the plaintiffs have decided to not press charges, so as long as you agree to stay out of practice indefinitely. We appreciate your cooperation in this manner.
Sincerely, Wanda Peck.
The circuit conductor kit could come in handy if I ever need to repair a circuit grid. Hey, it's first time for everything.
Oh, that'll definitely happen. Oh my god, it's a puzzle.
10 grams.
I was about to say, why in the heck are adhesive bandages the only thing in that first aid kit?
Security card, but it looks like a piece is missing. I'm assuming Linsky did that on purpose.
Well, guess you just had to make a duck out of them.
Ooh, the bridge out of a...
That's exactly where my brain went.
I love that our brains went to the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bunch of packing boxes.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, what? Hello.
Either Linsky lost track of time in a big way, or this was just his favorite month.
Hey, look at
The word
that.
safe is a misnomer whenever I'm on a job.
Oh, wait, what were those numbers?
They were 4, 9, and 8.
4, 9, 8. Okay.
Several items are inside the safe.
Well, let's see.
Is one of them a chess piece?
I've seen this kind of thing before. It's a computer gizmo. The word safe is a
Okay. Doop-a-doo.
It's a pass card reader. You attach it to a computer, then use a pass
Via parallel port.
That's adorable.
Actually, that looks like an IDE cable. That's even dopier.
That looks like it came right out of Terminator 2. It's the thing John Connor used on the freaking ATM machine. Easy money.
Well, this is a life insurance policy taken out by Carl Linsky. The sole beneficiary is Sylvia Linsky.
$1 million US.
1 million.
Each of us did the pinky thing.
Yes.
I did it with my left hand for some reason.
Because
Well,
you're
that's
left-handed.
Silly.
Good reason.
Yes.
Same reason
Sinister.
Same reason I shake with my left.
Ooh, hello.
To honor the original intent of the handshake.
I'll bet this computer is important, but it's got a security protect feature. I'll need to attach a pass card reader and use a security card with it before it will operate.
Now, if only we had something...
And look at that
with which we could-
CRT.
Wow. Those are the monitors of the future.
Or you could just run Linux on it with a jump drive.
Look.
But just boot some OS other than a protected one. And
Look.
then just read the disk at your leisure.
Daniel. Daniel.
Yes.
Daniel.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Stop it.
Note to self, don't eat the pecan pie.
Call Grover.
Grover was here.
Jane.
Jane.
Corkboard covered with dribble.
Hello.
Curious place to hide a note.
Hip SOS? What?
Linsky didn't strike me as the sort of guy who'd use random profanity, no matter how mild. This may be a message or a code.
Or it might be a coded message.
No, it's just
it
a.
says someone's a son of a.
No, I was gonna say it's just a badge someone stuck on him at a party and he liked it. Because he agrees he is a hip sumbitch.
Oh shit, what's hip stand for again?
Human input penguin.
Highly intellectual person? I don't know.
I need to get a water cooler like this for my office.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday I'll find a severed head in it.
Nothing in here.
Ooh, look.
Poor
Cabinets.
pug.
It stands for
Hello.
Unforgiven Star Catalog.
That could be important. Hello.
Direct deposit slips. I personally haven't seen any of these for quite a while.
Yeah, we know, Tex, because you broke. Well, there's also the filing cabinet right next door.
Michael 1 says 7-digit phone number,
Oh, so there is.
followed by Bishop Anagram, preceded by I agree, that looks like an IDE cable.
And you're right. It totally is Bishop.
Thought so.
I'd forgotten that's what it was, but yeah, that's.
Handwritten facts.
Bishop, of course.
Big size
Because
color B.
Bishop.
Yeah.
The Bishop!
Thought you never missed, Bishop.
Print out a few notes added in Linsky's handwriting.
So, looking at things.
Accidental poisoning blamed in woman's death. Today, police coroner Bash Daggett what a name. released details concerning the death of C. Rona Morgan, 37. Ms. Morgan, a former employee of Gideon Enterprises and current CEO of M&T Consulting, died 5 days ago under mysterious circumstances, which were being investigated by local police. The coroner's findings, however, seem to discount foul play. All evidence points to a tragic though simple case of accidental poisoning. The victim appears to have ingested a small amount of an extremely toxic substance. While the question of why is unknown, I found nothing to indicate that the ingestion was forced. Police have ruled Ms. Morgan's death accidental after interviewing sources close to the victim who insisted that suicide was not a possibility.
Well,
Why do people think Justified looks good? Those two lines are zod awful.
yeah, they
Yeah. It's what newspapers tend to use, though, which is weird.
are. Yeah.
I prefer Justified when I write. It's when you have stuff.
It gets
it's when
egregious
it,
from time to time.
It's
Yeah.
when it does the end of a line.
Yeah.
it looks
That's why
silly.
you have to press enter for a new line so it
Yeah.
stops instead
So
of.
long as you do that, it looks fine.
Gih.
The newest trend in quick get something criminal element has dubbed the something using cat-like agility in
Give me some of that. Whatever.
Sancho Paquita. Soggy and something.
Reputable.
Disreputable.
Definitely one of the dads.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Need to find out who was paying Linsky's toll.
20,000 credit to the account. 20,000 for.
20,000 each week.
Dang.
That's some serious scratch.
$40K a week for...
Hush money, I'm sure, but
Well, this fax raises a few questions.
I'm guessing
First,
it's
who's
for
SF?
Warner.
Second, was he working for Linsky? And third, what was he doing? Sounds like he just might have been canceling some people's subscriptions to Life. I'm willing to bet this project of Linsky's figures prominently into the case. Not to mention whoever this Overlord character is.
you have been issued a specially designed computer, a passcard, and passcard reader for the duration of the project. These are to be guarded carefully as they are the only means of transmitting data to the central computer. A password will be sent separately and scrambled to minimize the risk of unauthorized access. To reiterate, this project is top secret, non-disclosure is essential, and unauthorized communication will result in immediate termination.
Not of
Then why
employment,
did
of
you
life.
use a clear text English word password, you dump arse?
Project milestones must be met. Failure to do so will result in immediate termination.
Again, of life.
All data is to be transmitted via the passcard readers. No data is to be preserved in hard copy. Payment will be made to private accounts as discussed in the preliminary meeting. Association of any type with others involved in the project is strictly forbidden. Where are the other 7 working? Contact SF. Who is Overlord?
Interesting.
Well. Time to put the card on the thing?
The card is not assembled.
Right, it's not.
Contact
Time to assemble the card?
Science fiction?
We are still missing a piece.
Sandra Frampton?
Super freaky.
Some...
It's a,
Under the cot.
It's a super
Under the cot.
freak.
Under the cot. Look under
Super
the cot.
freak.
Salmon fart?
It's super freaky. Yow.
Nope, not under the cot.
Soap forensics?
San Francisco?
That's where I left that heart. Wondering where I put that thing.
Well, if you go back, be sure to wear flowers in your hair. Okay.
Okay. I think.
So, where's that other key go to?
I think the other key went to this warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, we already got what was in there. Thank you, Tex. That was
Did you
illuminating.
make a joke about like having a refined palate or anything?
Basic plan.
What's that note?
Basically, that's
We've
that's
already
just
read it.
the.
I like how those... Oh dear crud, what is wrong with those buildings? Look outside.
What the frack?
What is happening? Ah!
There, it's just mapped on a really terrible box.
This is unsafe looks like the collapsing buildings in Idiocracy that are held together with rope.
Just
Ah!
Buildings love electrolytes.
skewed textures on.
Very dolly.
It's got what buildings crave. Check the pillow. Oh, of course. Jackpot. Pills here.
Linsky must have had trouble sleeping. These prescription pills would knock out an elephant.
Otto Weller.
Finburbthen.
Okay.
325 milligrams per capsule.
This cod is clearly inferior to the one I have.
Oops.
No wonder Lynxie killed himself.
This cod is clearly inferior to the one I have. Must be hell to sleep on. And no wonder Linsky's killed himself.
Wow, Tex. Yeah, good job.
This door is the only way in and out of the warehouse.
Okay.
Unless you can operate that forklift. Then everywhere is out of the warehouse.
So we can't get into the computer until we get the last piece of the card.
Right.
And we can't get the last piece of the
First aid kit
card.
Back there.
What?
There's a first aid kit back there.
No.
Yeah, but
already
we
checked on that.
got in there.
Michael 1 says, the Dolly District. Built after some earthquake or another.
It is San Francisco.
Nightshade Before Christmas goes into the Eyeball District.
Okay, the weirdest part is that means that somebody at some point has said the phrase eyeball district. Daniel.
No, I say weirder things like Eyeball Christ.
It sounds like you didn't find too many answers in Linsky's warehouse.
No, just more questions. As I headed home for the night,
That's not
one
home.
after another pounded in my head. Linsky killed himself. What was the reason? Because he was in debt? His apparent health problem, whatever that was. Something to do with Sylvia? Or if Linsky was murdered, who was behind it? Dolores, because she knew Linsky was going to dump her? Sylvia to get the insurance money? Or was it someone else with a motive I hadn't even discovered yet?
SF? Overload?
Sylvia Linsky came by to pick up her father's personal effects. Must be nice having a job for a change.
Let's go with significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. But I'm gonna have lots of clients. I bet they're practically gonna be knocking down my door.
Yeah, right. It's probably your landlord looking for back rent.
Please don't prognosticate so.
You know, Lieutenant, I mean, we could sit here all day and trade friendly insults. And that might be pretty fun. But you know what I need right now? I need the help of an intelligent, knowledgeable, not to mention gorgeous policewoman right now.
You're not as charming as you think, Murphy. What do you want?
From, let's see, Icon says, that was me. Quote, beware of the perilous eyeball district. From Castlevania, for context, I think it was talking about Castlevania too.
All right.
I haven't got any information on that.
Really?
Never heard of it.
But you're the lieutenant of the police.
Of the
That
San
you-
Francisco Police.
Yeah,
You've never heard of SF? Really?
you work for the SFPD.
Maybe
You've
she
never
thinks
heard
it
of
means
science
Santa
fiction?
Fe.
Or some sort of research scientist.
Or Santa Fe.
The family had us investigate her death. We didn't find any evidence to
Science
indicate
fiction.
that it was anything but accidental poisoning.
Did you run a
Science
toxicology?
Also, she's one of the other people. I'm guaranteeing it. And she broke one of the rules.
I haven't got any information on that.
She's overlord.
Bless you.
Isn't it?
I don't know the name.
You are super helpful.
I don't have a lot of time to waste, Murphy. I haven't got any information on that. I've heard of it, but I don't have any privileged information about it. Never heard of it. Never heard of him.
Come on, really?
I don't play, if that's what you're asking.
Why do you twitch
I
after
don't
each
have a lot of
result?
time to waste, Murphy. I haven't
Yeah, I
got
know.
any information on that. Never heard of it.
Well, you've been really helpful.
She does look like she wants to kill you.
In conversation.
Texas office.
Ugh.
You
Look up
have
a
a
thing on a
fax.
thing. Ooh, hey.
Do you have a fax?
It's from Sylvia. Called it.
Wow.
Dang, Sylvia.
Tex,
From your bed?
I need to talk to you as soon as possible. Could you come over to my father's house whenever you get this message? No matter how late it is, I'll be waiting for you.
In your
Wow.
bed?
Ah, the mating call of the blonde bird of prey. Well, I guess it goes without saying you ran right over there.
If I'd known how dangerous the situation was, I would have stopped to buy a gun. Turned out Sylvia had been talking to Mr. Absolute all evening.
Nah.
And
I get it. Because
she
vodka.
is languishing like a flapper. Michael one says SF, something fedora. Lord Peppery says sugar frosted. Putting right in her mouth back.
Look who it is. Tex Murphy, handsome guy on a case from hell. I bet you've solved this damn mystery by now, haven't you?
Oh, it's like
And here I am. Sylvia Linsky, the bereaved client whose daddy took a dive into the San Francisco Bay.
Couldn't you survive that pretty easily?
It's a pretty high jump.
And water hurts at terminal velocity, but I don't think it can quite kill you.
It'll break a lot of your bones.
Depends on how you hit it.
What do you know about grief? Huh? Is your daddy dead? Did your mom walk out on you before you could even pronounce your own name? Huh? I don't think so.
Tex, that shadow is giving you a Hitler.
You know what it's like to be absolutely alone? That's what I am now, alone. I don't have anybody now.
It's a good thing you're drinking vodka so that you can, you
With
know,
her
drink
pinky
water.
right out.
Don't Danny, I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Go away.
God, you are not very good at acting
what
drunk.
you don't need is any more of this. What you do need is some betting behind.
Oh my God.
Mr. Murphy, I'm surprised at you taking advantage of a woman who's had too much to drink.
Sylvia, I require my victims to be at least sober enough to sign a waiver. You passed that point.
Oh my God, look at her sheets.
Yeah.
Those look ridiculous. And kind of
I
uncomfortable.
like you. That's why I put you to bed. Now I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, he just can't resist a damsel in distress at this point, can he?
He still can't.
This dress, that dress, whatever the dress.
No, you
You're not gonna
don't.
like anything in the morning.
Fact.
Especially light and sound.
Living.
You know, when we first met, it wasn't all that different from your night with Sylvia. But of course, you were the one that was sloppy drunk.
What? Talking about the Bastille Day celebration at the Bruin Stew? I wasn't that drunk.
Oh no, we met before Lou's party. Don't you remember? Come on, sweetie.
Oh, I do remember something, but I thought that was a dream. It's all kind of fuzzy.
Nah, those are just nice and weird. What goes with the obvious? Sulfur fluoride.
Okay, buddy. Come on. Time to go home. No.
Louie, one more.
Hey, let's get going, bud. Come on. places to go. I've got... Oh, come on, guy, get out of here. Look at what you've done to my stand. No, I don't need your help. Get your hands off me, you pervert! Yeah, I guess that wasn't a very promising start.
Now I know why I don't remember. You punched me. I mean, my jaw hurt for a week and I never did figure out why. Well, it was kind of a down period in my life.
Well, things have gotten better. Haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm dying to find out how you went from the starch-pressed young PI to a puddle of drool. Let's hear some more about your story.
Well, you're making it sound so glamorous.
What did you do after you left Sylvia?
Well, the next morning, Dolores Lightbody contacted me. She had got an appointment with Arnold Sternwood out at the North Hill Clinic. And I went out to see him.
Like one says, the game text is desyncing with the audio.
Yeah, it does that.
Yeah, I think the text just gets ahead of the voice acting.
Mr. Murphy, this won't take long, will it? I have an extremely full docket.
That makes two of us.
Oh, well, don't worry. I gotta make it quick because I'm double parked out in front of the emergency room.
She's selling a douche
What
for
can I do for you?
Get right to the point? No.
Vague implication.
Really? Or a clinical connoisseur? No, not a clinical connoisseur. Get right to the point.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's enough small talk. Now, did you or did you not have anything to do with the murder of Carl Linsky?
Oh, you're bad.
My understanding, Carl's death has been ruled a suicide. I don't know what else to tell you.
A
Is
suicide.
there anything else?
Is there anything else? Elsimo Highlands or Lowlands?
No, you'll need to loosen him up.
Well, what's it like to be director in North Hill? Bet you got some horror stories to tell, huh?
I feel fortunate to hold this position. In light of our ranking as one of the world's finest medical facilities.
Linsky's work.
So can you tell me what Carl Linsky did around here? Using words I can understand.
When he was younger, he was one of the very best neurosurgeons. Do you know what that means? For the past few years, he worked mostly in research. Now, I don't mean to be unaccommodating, Mr. Murphy, but I really do have urgent matters to attend to.
Look, sorry, can I just have a couple of minutes?
Carl worked here for 26 years. Over the past few years, his age forced him to give up surgery in favor of research. We were friends, though not extremely close. I was sorry to learn of his premature death.
That sounds rehearsed.
Michael Lund says that's not how bureaucracy is spelled.
I can't give you any details regarding that.
Uh-huh. Not that you don't know.
I've never heard of it. I don't know who that is. Miss Beck works for Capricorn. While I respect her professionalism and the ideals of the organization for which she works, I don't look back on our brief association with any fondness.
Capricorn?
About a year ago, Capricorn came to us, to Carl Linsky specifically, with allegations of unethical research practices. The charges were completely without merit. But Carl decided to take a voluntary leave of absence, and Capricorn decided to not pursue the investigation.
What a bunch of goats.
I assure you, Mr. Murphy, I had no part in the death of Carl Linsky. I consider it an honor to work here in light of the clinic's well-deserved reputation. Until Ms. Lightbody contacted me, I was unaware that Carl had made North Hill a beneficiary in his will. One who worked for us as an intern, he was fired as a result of his unprofessional behavior. I have no idea where he is now. I've been known to play chess on occasion, in those rare moments when I have time for leisure.
I think it was code for he's beaten a grandmaster before.
I believe she was Carl's fiancée, as well as the executor of his will. I didn't know her prior to Carl's death.
Why wasn't Sylvia the executor?
That's a very good question.
They weren't close.
That has very little to do with it. Yay!
That company supplies us with many technologically advanced
medications, including what you might call anti-aging drugs. They're very much on the cutting edge in their field.
Oh.
Be gun live forever, yo.
Suicide note.
Carl gave me no indication of being suicidal. Of course, I hadn't seen him in over 2 months.
Dear Jane note.
He's not going to know anything
There were
about
some
that.
in the
Yeah,
previous,
but still.
Okay. Never heard of it. Sylvia. That young woman is trouble. I won't burden you with details. Suffice it to say that she has a way with older men and knows how to get what she wants.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to seem rude, but I really do have many pressing engagements. Let's stick to business, shall we?
Now let's go back to the other page and get the ones we missed, just in case.
Insurance policy. Can't give you any details regarding that. Never heard of it.
Okay.
In conversation.
So,
So, buddy, what's wrong with your animations?
Let's see, but before proceeding to someplace new, let's make sure that the game isn't just... Yep, it's just completely derping as far as that goes. Okay, hold on a second. Save.
Oops.
Blorp.
I've got a recording to make.
Save.
Exit.
Exit. Yes.
Let's try that again.
Relaunch. Relaunch. Load.
I knew you'd
Oh.
be back.
Woo.
I just never dreamed it would be so soon.
Play it to the hilt.
Well, I just came by to see how much longer you're going to be in mourning. If you know what I mean.
Ah!
You rapscallion.
Wow.
You're just going to have to bide your time a little longer. But it will be
Oh,
worth
God.
the wait.
She called you a rapscallion.
That's some sort of spy organization. Carl didn't think too fondly of it for some reason. Oh, I wish I could be of more help. I seem to remember Carl mentioning somebody with those initials. It was Sonny. Sonny something or other. Sonny Fletcher. Yes, I'm certain that it was Sonny Fletcher.
Huh.
I think he was a PI, like you. Although I doubt he was as handsome. I don't know what he was doing for Carl.
Rona Morgan.
I don't know who that is.
Wonder what else is going on in our building then.
That was Carl's way of making amends to Sylvia. And I'm sure it's the only reason Sylvia has you investigating her father's death.
In conversation. So, we don't want to go to Capricorn yet, do we? Is there any way we can...
Yeah.
Back to the office?
Yeah.
Then? Okay.
'Cause we still want to know why he had our address.
Is there anyone we can look up on the thingy?
I believe there is.
Welcome to the American Information Database. We hope you enjoy your free 2-week trial subscription. Our new voice recognition interface makes requesting information more convenient than ever before.
New,
Simply
right.
tell us the topic you want researched. The request will be immediately transmitted to our central database. Any available information will be sent, usually within seconds, to your fax number. What topic would you like us to research?
To your fax number. Woo!
A search for information on Carl Linsky has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Sonny Fletcher has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to
This is
research?
gonna take a while.
That's
A
okay.
search for information on Capricorn has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
You're gonna get all the zodiac information.
On Overlord has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Rona Morgan has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Carl Linsky's life insurance has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Arnold Sternwood has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Carl Linsky's life insurance has
That
been
probably
initiated.
won't turn out much.
What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on North Hill Clinic has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Carl Linsky's will has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on chess
God.
has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to
What's on the next page?
A search for information
Why isn't
on
there an option for Blaze
has
Runner?
been initiated. What other
You're an
topic
option for
would you
Blaze
like us to
Werner.
research?
Huh. He did disappear. We know that he was an intern
Yeah.
who was fired for being
A search for
unprofessional.
information on Dear Jane Note has been initiated.
What?
Topic would you like us to
I don't know. I'm just clicking everything.
A search for information on DeLeon Health Services has been
You're wasting facts,
What
Tony,
other
man.
topic would you like us to research?
Psh, it's the future.
A search for information on Sylvia Linsky has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
You're gonna do Tex Murphy as well?
A search
Of course.
For information on Tex Murphy has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
No more computer.
Thank you for using the American Information Database.
And we may as well get good use out of it while we got it.
Yep.
It's only 2 weeks.
Hey, look,
been-
papers. You have AFAX?
So many papers.
Well, hello there.
Carl Linsky, info, born 1977, Brainerd, Minnesota.
Brain nerd.
Graduate University of Minnesota, 1999. Graduate Harvard Medical School, 2004. Worked at Boston General, 2005 to 10. North Hill Clinic, 2011 to present. Married 2011, divorced 2014. Winner of numerous professional and citizenship awards. Published author. Committed suicide November 8th, 2037. Survived by daughter Sylvia. Sylvia Linsky, born 2011, Eureka, California, attended Stanford 2030 to 31. 3 dismisdemeanor, because I can talk, convictions.
Convictions, shoplifting, drunk driving, assaulting an officer.
Current address unlisted.
That's why her student loan is so small, because it's for like
2 years.
One,
1 year, yeah.
But it's for Stanford, so, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 5 right now.
Yeah.
Tex Murphy, born March 4th, 2004, graduated University of Investigation of Utah, received private investigator's license 2032, worked for Dobbs Investigative Services 2033 to 36, received personal business license 2037, signed 1 year lease at Business Complex 813 4th Street, New San Francisco.
Yeah.
Dolores Lightbody, born 1999, Mill Valley, California. Little Miss California 2004. Young Miss America runner-up 2011. Entered Overeaters Anonymous Rehab 2012. Graduated Wilson State College 2025. Graduated Steve Young School of Law 2030. Currently living in the Pacific Heights area. Owns a small office specializing in probate law. Has applied for a marriage license 5 times, but no record of marriage.
Huh.
Oh.
No. Not aw. She the bad guy.
No.
North Hill Clinic, established 2002, exclusive high-priced facilities specializing in care of publicity-shy celebrities.
No, that's the number of guys who've dumped her, Brendan.
Oh. Maybe.
Arnold Sternwood, born 1990, Atlanta, Georgia, married Glinda Short 2007, graduated Georgia Tech 2011, degree in business administration, worked in personnel department at Georgia Tech 2011 to 23, becoming supervisor
Wait, you got married
2017.
at 17? Or is that 27? No, that's 17.
Yeah.
Why did she
Huh.
apply for marriage licenses and follow those guys though?
That's how many she thought she was gonna marry.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
If she were gonna be killing them, she would wait till after the wedding.
Also, is
Yeah.
your shirt covered in text?
It's true. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Accepted position, head of administration,
It's
Cedar
most of the
Sinai,
novel. It's
2017.
one of the
Accepted
lithograph
current position at
shirts.
director of North Hill Clinic, 2033.
That's awesome.
Sonny Fletcher, born 1985, Lubbock, Texas, married Maria Cartagena 2016, wife died 2031, 2 drunk driving convictions, complete criminal record available from SFPD, licensed private investigator, license revoked twice but currently active, last year's tax return claimed an income of under $8,000, 2-year lease on an office at 813 4th Street, expired last month and was not renewed, current address unknown. So This probably used to be his office.
Yeah, I think you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably, in fact, that is who Carl Linsky was in contact with at this address.
Yeah.
Are we sure we're 813 4th Street?
Yep. That's what the dossier on text said.
Oh, Sonny Fletcher was probably the PI she was actually looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So there is probably something still in this office that's a file of his, or something hidden somewhere.
No, we've been all over the office.
Or have?
Capricorn, civilian agency for the protection of the rights of individuals and the creation of order, reason, and neutrality. Established 2005, New York, New York. Satellite offices located in 44 cities worldwide. Privately owned and funded organization. Works in conjunction with local police, FBI, and Interpol.
Shouldn't satellite offices be in orbit?
I think that is very much a name that was made up specifically to fit Capricorn.
Yeah.
Acronym, yo.
Yep, it's a backronym.
Also, shouldn't satellite offices be like in low Earth orbit?
Shush.
No. Rona Morgan, born 2002, San Clemente, California, graduated UCLA magna cum laude 2027 with a degree in electrical engineering, joined Gideon Enterprises 2028, left Gideon Enterprises in 2035 to start her own firm, died November 2nd, death deemed accidental by a police investigation.
All right.
Who is
Not actually.
Otto B. Weller? We still don't know who that is, and it hadn't given us the option to ask about that.
And we're sure we've been all over this. Isn't there a door we haven't been through yet?
No,
the
that's
door
just
over
the
there.
door to his closet bedroom.
He sleeps like Bender Bueller Rodriguez.
Time to say it?
Signing would probably be a good idea. You're over here.
Capricorn.
They're blonde.
dealt with
Lex is in trouble.
This was the first time in the Capricorn building. I mean, the exterior was impressive. What I
Wasn't
saw
Capricorn in Under a Killing Moon?
Yes, it was.
Some woman, I guess. Well, from your choice of metaphors, I don't think I'm going to like this part of the story very much.
At least he's not using similes.
Yeah, it's showing her legs first. Classy.
One's a pack. How may I help you, Mr. Murphy?
She looks like a Bond girl.
Flattering question.
Weren't you in the Miss Universe pageant last year?
Yes. I was working undercover, investigating allegations of bronze
Well, that's good work if you can get it.
cliche.
Yeah.
So what is a gorgeous woman like you doing in a place like this?
The Lord's
Why
work.
don't you just tell me the reason for your visit?
Refer to your client's father.
Explain the case.
I'm looking into the suicide of a man who you investigated at the North Hill Clinic.
I read about Linsky's death. I was sad about it. But why do you want to talk to me? Take a seat.
Looking for a lead.
Frankly, leads in this case have been harder to find than a good Pauly Shore movie.
I get the feeling you're not convinced that Linsky's death was a suicide. If that's the case, I would be happy to help you in your investigation. About a year ago, we were told that Mr. Linsky was conducting unethical practices on comatose and terminally ill patients at North Hill Clinic. I looked into the matter but was unable to prove anything. Mr. Linsky voluntarily took a leave of absence, saying he had other projects to pursue, so we decided to drop the investigation. Haven't heard of him. Capricorn's primary mission is to identify, then infiltrate organizations suspected of practicing extreme discrimination. These include everything from UFO cults to hate groups to unethical research scientists.
UFO cults.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing the word overlord, especially linked to the Law and Order Party. I don't know if it's a person, place, or thing, but it seems to represent a lot of power.
But I do know it's a noun.
Law and Order Party.
Law and Order Party.
We're putting a lot of our resources into investigating law and order.
It's not
They're
that
legal
great.
people make sure they don't cross the line publicly, but their ideology is pretty frightening. Anyone with any intelligence or belief
I
in human
really like her. She's adorable.
Sonny's criminal record.
She didn't know anything about Sonny Fletcher.
So-
Still dope.
Can't help you there.
All right.
Didn't think so.
Never heard that name before.
Your curl is really serious.
She's kind of mad about that
She says, I want to be Superman.
one.
Can't help you there. As the director of the clinic, he was understandably eager to avoid any scandal and was very helpful throughout our investigation of Carl Linsky. I don't have any information on that. As you probably know, the clinic has an outstanding reputation. We were surprised when the allegations against Carl Linsky came up. Haven't the faintest idea what that is. I play occasionally, but I like my sports a little more physical. Never heard that name before? Can't help you there. I don't have any information on that. Never heard that name before?
Okay.
All right. Guess we're done.
I would prefer to keep our relationship strictly professional if you don't mind, but perhaps we can help each other out.
I like her.
Okay. So what do we have that's new?
No places, but we do have an actual name for SF.
Yes, let's get Sonny Fletcher and ask about him since we're sharing an office space with him. Or rather with his ghost.
I'm busy, Murphy. Make it quick.
You sure have a lot on your desk there.
That's what they all say.
I don't meddle in politics, but I like most of what I've heard from the Law and Order Party. It's about time government did something to clean up the streets and get rid of all the illegals.
Huh. Sonny Fletcher.
Okay, look. Fletcher's had a few DUIs. He's a friend of the Colonel's, and as a favor, we didn't make him do any time. If you can keep that to yourself, I'll call Fletcher's parole officer and let you know where you can find Sonny. Older guy. He's a PI like you, or used to be. He has a little problem with the bottle. I've heard of it, but I don't have any privileged information about it.
Okay, yep. Looks like it's just Sonny Fletcher. Alright, so...
And there he is.
There we are. Wow.
The address Detective Clements got from Sonny Fletcher's parole officer turned out to be a filthy, vermin-infested motel. It was a dump. It smelled like a porta potty at a chili cook-off.
Okay, okay, I get the point.
Sorry. I just couldn't imagine why Carl Linsky would hire a detective who lived in a place like that.
You didn't.
Look into your own future, Tex.
Tex never falls this far.
See the mirror of time.
Yeah.
The Ritz was pretty run down when he was in it.
Yeah,
but it
that
wasn't this
hat.
bad.
It's a different hat.
Exactly. My point. That hat, not as cool as Tex's hat. Bearer of glad tidings.
Bear of bears.
Yeah, I've got some great news. Your parole officer says the cops are almost positive that you didn't kill Carl Linsky.
What makes you think I know Carl Linsky?
Mouth-watering offer.
Listen, Sonny, if you'll answer a few quick questions for me, I'll make it worth your while. What would you say to a nice big plate of Rice Krispie treats?
So, you're PI.
The Rice Krispie treat that tips
Keep
mom,
things-
apparently.
Keep things light.
Fraternize.
Fraternize, yeah.
Your PI had a douche.
Like they say, brother, takes one to know one. My name's Murphy.
All right. Come in, Murphy. I'll talk to you.
Actually, his place looks a little neater
Guys,
than
let's
Tex's
go outside.
old place.
Thanks.
Or
Close the
future
door.
place.
Hmm.
Oh, look at that paint.
Nice place.
Yeah. My travel agent got it for me.
I'd get a new travel agent.
He is tall. Jeez, my knees.
Permanent residence?
It just might be why.
It's just... It's like you're hiding out from bill collectors or something.
I guess you could say that. Come on! What do you want from me, huh?
I understand Carl Linsky had hired you. At least, before he died.
I had nothing to do with Carl Linsky buying the farm. Bible.
The Bible says the truth will set you free. What were you working on with Linsky?
Okay, I guess I can tell you now, it doesn't matter. He wanted me to find some people for him.
Why?
I don't know. Man gives me a list of names and I go to work, okay?
If you don't mind me saying, why would Linsky hire you? You don't look like you're in much condition to be working.
Tex, come on, man. Chew your...
That's low. I haven't had a drink in almost 2 years! Until last week!
I guess you're pretty thirsty by then.
You're funny, man! So funny.
What are you working on with Linsky?
Look, I just tracked down 2 people, all right? It was a Val Davis and a Ronald Morgan. Didn't take me any time. I found out where they were. They were in the ground and they hadn't been there too long.
Is that when you dropped the case?
Yeah, around there. Look, I prefer not to talk about this.
So we got another name.
Yep.
Gracias.
If you could just give me some more information about the names on the list.
I can't remember.
Come on, don't hold out on me. Want a bribe or something? You know that's illegal.
I can't remember. Bible's truth.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm working on Linsky's suicide, and I just need some information, a clue or a lead, something to keep the thing going.
All right.
Tell me to hang on to it. Bees hot. In case
There we
anything
go.
happened to him.
Bishop.
Just a bishop.
That's where the other piece is. Yes.
Just a warning. Better get on this case right now. Judgment Day is looking for me. Good luck for you too. Better get out of here.
Keep your warning in mind.
Hang on a second. Real text, real text.
Yeah, he's good at that.
Hey.
He's gonna be dead within the course of this game.
Back to the place with the thing.
Yeah,
Linsky's
we want to.
place?
We want to go back to our place.
What? Why?
To research that new name we got.
Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll go to the other place with the thing.
Message error. Error expected. Didn't receive
What
an error.
topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Val Davis has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Law and Order Party has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
I think that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for using the American Information.
What's this? 2 pieces for the price of 1.
Yes!
Ah.
Cards hard. Cards hard.
Cardzard.
Hard.
Pretty sure I know where this piece goes.
Yep.
We'll do that in a minute. Law and Order Party, organized 2032 to oppose illegal immigration, rising crime rates, and a perceived ineffectiveness of the American criminal justice system.
Well.
Last year's elections resulted in 27 victories for the Law and Order Party, all at the municipal level. Still a political minority, Law and Order has yet to win a state seat, but are gaining public support, according to exit polls.
I assume, Mark, that you would not like us to get too real-world political. 'Cause...
Honestly, I don't care. Go for it.
I'm saying, sounds like Trump's party.
Maybe a little more serious than Trump.
Maybe more like Cruz.
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard Cruz say things in one of the debates I recorded.
There's that, but Cruz is, well, actually, no. I was going to say Cruz is a little too, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Odious?
No, like, he has too much of a religious bent to match up with the Law and Order Party. But then I remembered that the Law and Order Party had strong ties to the Brotherhood of Under a Killing Moon. The Brotherhood of Genetic Purity, is that what it was called?
Oh, those douchebags.
Yeah.
Them.
The douchebags, yeah, those guys.
Val Davis, born 1994, East Millinocket, Maine. Married Matthew Gray, 2016. Graduated University of San Francisco, 2019. Divorced 2023. Worked in USF Biological Research Departments, 2020 to 37. Appointed department head, 2031. Died October 26th, 2037, in a speeder crash.
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Genetic Purity. They were waiting for the Great Effluvian.
Alluvian, not...
No, effluvian. They deserve the insult. And more. Terrible people.
Right. Thank you, Daniel.
Okay.
Danagrams.
I'm just kind of...
Put them in places. Do. That's how you do a danagram puzzle.
Oh.
Get out my way.
This is so familiar to us now.
Okay, move that triangle. Yeah, that bit the triangle you just moved
Mhm.
needs to be rotated. No, not that one. The long one with the stripe.
That one.
Rotated. No. Down.
Underneath.
There
Ah,
he is.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That maybe go there.
Can't tell. I mean, it kind of fits. I mean, it fits, but
Put together the stripe first.
yeah, that's a good idea.
There's the dat. There's the dat. And
Yep. Well, that doesn't go there.
That tells us
there's
that,
the
then.
dat.
There's only one triangle that could fit there.
And that has to go there. And then that goes there. Wait, what
Move
the
that
what?
other bit further to the right. Like that.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Do-do-do-do.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Did that with lots of free time.
Now you just cover it in epoxy and wait several hours, then you can use it again.
Pass card E. If they use the same alphabet I do, that means there are at least 5 of these cards floating around.
Oh.
This one's a pawn.
Yeah. I bet you that means.
So you
there's
mean we're
different
gonna put together a
levels of
bunch more
security.
puzzles?
I like how it's a pawn and it's STG.
In an adventure game? No.
More puzzles? What
Yes.
madness speak you, lady? Karlinski's warehouse.
Puzzles, muzzles, and wuzzles.
You're a puzzle.
Wuzzle wuzzle.
Bishwap.
I didn't even have to hit enter.
Mr. Fletcher, if something has happened to me, you can be sure it was murder. Let my daughter Sylvia know. At this point, I can't say for certain who would want me dead, though it may be related to the project I contracted to work on. Other than Val Davis, Rona Morgan, and Bosworth Clark,
Your name.
I haven't been able to find out the names of the others involved in the project. If you can track down Bosworth Clark, he may be the best bet for additional information. Also, I have an address for you to check out. Route 12, Box 4, Fresno, California, 9365002. Whoever's running the project could be based there.
Okay, so they anticipated that zip codes would become longer, though not by the right number of digits. But they're still using 7-digit phone numbers.
Don't we still use 7-digit phone numbers?
In
Some
the
areas,
US.
some areas do. Back home in Fort Worth, back when I was in high school, we switched to 10-digit numbers.
Oh, just because... Oh, okay.
Yeah,
just to-
like we had to dial the area code.
Oh, okay.
We're still using 7 digits around here. Just if there are more area codes sometimes.
On a cell phone, you almost always have to dial
That too.
the area
That's true.
code.
But not actually always.
So, we
There
have
are places
things.
where you actually have to dial the full 12.
Because my dad has a 405 cell.
Outside of the U.S., most countries you have to dial the country code.
Wilp. Savin'.
Yep.
And Durfaxin Faxin.
Yeah.
Michael one says Bosworth Clark sounds like an elementary particle.
It's the Bosworth Quark.
Digimon says the religious douchebag party. Famous members include George W. Bush, Ted Cruz, and Stephen Harper.
Oh.
Seal.
Kersnaps.
Tons Robot says, try it, look like a douchebag.
A search for information on Bosworth Clark has been initiated.
Bosnian Clark.
Would you like us to research?
What do we say are the odds that Bosworth Clark is already dead?
Oh, almost definitely.
Oh, he's super dead.
I'd put it
Or if he's not yet, he will be very soon.
I'd put it at 8 to 4.
You mean 2 to 1?
Yes.
Bosworth Clark, born 1990, San Manuel, Arizona, attended Tucson Junior College 2011 to 12, founded Remote Access Inc. 2012, sold business to AT&T 2018, accepted position of senior consultant for satellite technologies at AT&T, employed there 2018 to present, started a swing band, the Consultants of Swing 2022.
That's such a Marshall Erickson thing to do.
Released 3 platinum-selling albums, married
Not
Harriet...
a Marshall Erickson thing to do.
Married Harriet Wagner, 2024, 5 children, currently on assignment, whereabouts unknown.
The Consultants of Swing.
That sounds like something a bunch of retired engineers might do.
Okay, What is the year of the setting again?
2037.
7, I believe. Yes.
See, it's a play on the salt and the
Okay.
swing. That's
Yeah.
why it's funny.
So-
you get it. It's the
Yes, but I'm just working out the math of 13 years, 5 children. Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it. So bad for Harriet Wagner.
Yeah, that's. Unless she wanted 5 kids.
Yeah.
That's close to the
But
same
but
age.
still, 5 kids.
There could have been a set of twins or two.
You could have been a set of twins or two.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now I'm imagining 2 Daniels.
Bunny rabbits, like frozen sliced peaches with bad freezer burn.
Probably.
I'm gonna put them out in the backyard.
Yeah. We had a close encounter with wild rabbits earlier.
I heard this side of town is full of them.
Mhm.
I just popped out to get the mail and 2X bunny rabbit combo right in the front yard.
Yeah. I plopped down right there on the sidewalk, and one came up to within about 3 feet, 3 feet away. Yeah.
When we lived on the side of town, we saw them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a few on our side of town too. They're a little bit more wary.
Fresno office.
I see them around, but I've never
That's
seen
because
one
there's
just like
been
boom right there.
houses in our side of town for longer.
Yeah.
The Fresno address was in the heart of the hot zone, what might have been a strip mall, at least before the bombs fell. Seemed pretty obvious the place was a front, a red herring meant to throw off any passing bloodhounds. But I'd made the trip, so I decided to check it out. I guess this chair didn't make the cut.
Look for clues. Looking for clues.
Clues.
Looks like there were a few packing boxes left over from the move.
I was about to say, take the shelf? What?
It appears to be connected somehow to the commemorative plate display.
You have
No
experience with
way.
commemorative plates text. Text. You should be. Wait.
San
Okay.
Fran, Paris, and something else.
Yeah,
You
San
look-
Francisco
We've
and
seen-
Sydney.
Oh, Sydney.
We've seen a picture of at least one of those in his house.
Yes.
And I remember kind of how this puzzle works. I just don't remember the starting point for it.
I'm sure there's a clue that explicitly tells you that.
Yes.
You're a
We've
clue
been
that
attacking the
explicitly
puzzles
tells you
before
that.
having the information the game intends to give us about them.
Yeah, because the game waits until you'd have to be an idiot not to get it. And none of us are idiots.
Boxy. Ooh, letter.
Mail.
No,
It's a bill.
It's weird seeing a spot of light from a window without a cat in it.
Looks like mail's still being delivered to this address.
Old Sparky Electric Company.
Oh, it's
It was
junk
a
mail
bill.
too. Occupant.
nah.
Wow, look at that postage.
$2.95.
Well, it's 29.5 cents.
Oh, 29.5. What? Oh
Well,
my
it
gosh.
for metered postage,
Oh.
maybe, but even still, that's kind of I think that would be a bit low.
Like one
Ooh,
says, Tex
hello.
Murphy, hacker PI.
Someone left their day planner behind. I like seeing what exciting things other people get to do.
Boy, they write huge.
There are 3 different appointments. Dinner on Monday in San Francisco
There we
at
go.
6 p.m. Lunch on Tuesday in Paris at 2 p.m. Breakfast in Sydney on
6,
Thursday
2,
at 9
and
a.m.
9.
Hope this person can keep track of time zones.
Okay, so
2 p.m., 9 a.m.
Must be important.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that we have to set 3 different codes in the thing. One for it was
There are 3
yeah,
different
6 in
Right,
San
yeah,
Francisco.
6 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
The which is important too,
Lunch
though.
on Tuesday in
Well,
Paris
those are that's the order that they're shown on the plates.
on Thursday.
Right.
San Fran, Paris, and Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, time zones. That's
3 sets of 3.
mm-hmm. So, San Francisco,
6
6
p.m.
p.m. So
you go.
6 p.m. in San Francisco
Paris,
is what time
2
in Paris?
p.m.
That's not. What time is 6 p.m. in San Francisco in Paris, though? Let's see. That's 8.
7 hours ahead plus 2 more hours. 9 hours ahead.
Is it 9 or 10
no.
hours?
I think it's 10. Pretty sure it's 10 hours
Yeah,
ahead.
it's more than 10.
Is it?
The difference between like here and London is 10.
No, the difference between here and London is 6.
7. Is it 6 or 7?
It's 6.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's 7.
I don't think so.
So Paris
It is.
would be 7 or also 6.
No, that's right. It's -6 Greenwich Mean Time.
Mm-hmm. So it's 8 to London. What's the difference between London and Paris?
1 or 0,
1.
I'm betting.
1? Okay. So that means 9 hours later. So that would be 3 a.m.
Sydney's where it
And then,
gets fun.
yeah, Sydney, I have no idea what the time zone is. It's probably like,
I'd guess -6 to 8.
it would be handled in plus. It would be, because I know that Tokyo is 10 hours different from here, which
So it'd
means
be
it's
8 hours different from San Francisco. I want to say.
Yeah, 8 hours.
It
Yeah.
will work the same way whether it's plus or minus.
So it's probably 9.
No,
10 a.m.
well, okay, it would be 8 different. So
It's UTC plus 10.
plus 10. Okay, so
What's UTC?
Universal Time.
All right.
Something. It's GMT, but
Okay.
with slightly different adjustments based on things like rotation or like unevenness in the rotation of the Earth and its orbit around the
I
sun.
think that makes it noon.
And Digimon, I think London is 1 time zone west of Greenwich.
I think that makes it
No,
10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
Save.
Nope, that wasn't it.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
6 p.m.
It's 3 sets of 3.
Yes.
And Pacific is GMT
Okay.
-8.
Okay, go ahead and look us up the time differential.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah. What is Paris time? Is it
Let's get
UTC
all
plus
of them
1?
in UTC.
Well,
Bless you.
Thank you.
Pacific is, of course, -8.
Right, we have that.
Sydney's plus 10. And Paris time 0. Is Central European plus 1.
Okay, so it is plus 1. So that means 9 hours later than 6 p.m. is 3 a.m.,
Yep, that was where we had it before.
which means that we must have had Sydney wrong. So 6
It
plus.
can't be 10 because
Unless
it's 3
we
sets
had
of
it
3.
right-
It's 9. It's 9. It's
Wait,
3
what?
sets of 3. 6, 3,
You're
and
right.
9. It's either 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.
It is 9 later than Paris, so noon. I was right.
Okay.
So it's that time.
Okay.
Wait, noon p.m.
Yes.
It's that time.
Okay, that's the first one.
All right.
Okay, so now we need it to be 2 p.m. in Paris.
2 p.m. Paris.
Which-
So we subtract 9 from that and get 5 a.m. in.
Frisco.
Yes.
And noon in Sydney.
And noon again in Sydney? What?
That can't be right.
No. 9 hours later than 2 would be
Oh, sorry,
11
11.
p.m.
And I meant midnight, not noon. Oops.
All right. And then
3 a.m. in Sydney.
3 a.m. in Sydney.
So that's 9 hours earlier here, which would be
6 p.m.
6 p.m. And 9 hours earlier here, which would be
9 a.m.
yes. Oh no. Okay, what was
3 a.m.
Is it
3
3 a.m. or 3 p.m.?
It's 3 a.m.
3 a.m. So Paris is 9 hours earlier than that. So that would be
Midnight minus
6 p.m.
No, it's 3 a.m. minus. Yeah.
3
Yeah.
a.m. minus 9 is 6 p.m. Minus another 9 is 9 a.m. Which is what
Hold
we had
on.
last time.
Hold on.
Wait. No, we're
No.
going from the wrong place.
Yeah.
Noon. 3 a.m. plus 9 is noon.
No, that's right.
Yes.
But it's not
Try
12.
it.
It's not. Oh
Try
wait,
it.
that's. Actually, that's only 6 hours difference between these two. If that's noon.
The other way, at different days. Try it. Just try it.
Okay. Nope.
No.
Okay. Okay. If it's 3 a.m. in Sydney,
It's still 6.
Okay, so
then
3.
it's 6 p.m.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Paris.
And
And
6 a.m.
Then minus 9.
no, that would be
9
12
a.m.?
hours
Have we
difference.
tried it as 9 a.m.?
I think we have, but yeah, that. Why doesn't this work?
We do have the base
Wait,
time,
hold on a
right?
second.
There are 3 different appointments.
9 a.m. in Sydney.
Dinner on Monday in
Oh.
San Francisco with
We were having breakfast
I
way
wrote
too early.
something wrong then. That's our problem.
commemorative plates.
Okay, so that's 9 a.m. It actually makes it really easy. That makes it
It does. It makes it midnight in
midnight
Paris.
in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And
Midnight in Paris. It's a good movie.
What?
I haven't seen it at 3 p.m. in Sydney.
Skadoosh.
Yay.
42 skadoosh. Or 23 skadoosh.
A photograph.
Look at this photograph. Sorry.
A photo of Carl Linsky is about the last thing I'd expect to find in a safe in an abandoned office in the middle of a hot zone. Something tells me I need to find out who the other guy in the photo is.
Michael Douglas.
He was a big fan.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Let's go look around his house again. I
DJ
bet
Mon
we'll
said,
find another photo of the guy or something.
DJ Mon says, this reminds me of Phoenix Wright Case 1-1.
Well, this is Tex Murphy case 1-1, basically. So
So, back to Linsky's house.
DJ
What
Mon
was
then
the
says-
original Tex Murphy game called?
Mean Streets.
Mean Streets.
DJ Mon then says, every time you do, does it make you laugh?
Okay.
Carl Linsky's house.
I think we've pretty much explored,
Oh.
well, except for talking to her, but
How's the hangover?
Hey, maybe she'll know who the photograph guy is.
Let me apologize for last night. The things I said were 10% depression and 90% alcohol.
Happens.
Hopefully there's something I can do to make it up to you.
Tell me who the picture is.
If there's anything else you need, just ask.
Yeah.
This photo wasn't taken too long ago. That's John Klaus with my father.
Ha.
Klaus.
John Klaus was an old friend of my father's. The last time I saw him,
10
I was
minutes.
quite a bit younger.
oh wow.
John Klaus Wolfenbach.
I didn't know most of my father's associates. Doesn't sound familiar. I'm not really interested in politics, but I can tell you my father didn't care much for the Law and Order Party. My father had some kind of run-in with them a while ago, but he didn't give me any details.
Vince never played a Tex Murphy, but feels like he's needed to for a while.
They're some of my favorites. I love them.
I don't know what that is. I've I've never heard of her. So, you found the policy. Well, not that it's going to do me any good, but who knows? Maybe things will work out. I'll admit, I could use the insurance money, but I doubt I'll ever get it. That's where my father worked. He was highly respected in his profession. As I said, my father's will is more trouble than it's worth. My father loved chess. He used to say I'd be a good player, but I've never been interested in it. She's a hideous woman. If she weren't handling my father's will, I would have nothing to do with her. If my father was planning on dumping Dolores, it wouldn't be a surprise. I never understood what he saw in her in the first place. Doesn't sound familiar.
All right, so now we need to go research another name.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
What topic would you like us to research? A search for information on John Klaus has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
And just to
A search
get it
for
checked
John
off.
Klaus has been. What other topic?
Okay.
Thank you for using me.
John Klaus, born 1981, Dayton, Ohio, graduated Ohio State University with dual majors, physiology and medieval studies, 2003. Graduated Stanford Medical School, 2009, staff surgeon North Hill Clinic, 2010 to 14. Appointed head surgeon 2015, accepted position as head surgeon at San Francisco General, 2033. Retired December 2036, member of Knights of Columbus, NRA, Law and Order Party, Grandmaster chess player, current address unavailable.
We should go talk at North Hill
What's up,
Clinic.
Overlord? I suspect you for being the Overlord.
Also, we didn't do anything with the chess piece other than break it up.
That's all there was to
Okay,
do
so
with
we
it.
couldn't go put it back on the game.
Nope.
Set. Okay.
Nope, it wasn't a secret key or anything. It just contained part of a key.
No. Okay, let's go talk to the only black
This
man
guy.
in this universe.
Well, that's not true. There's the electronics
Listen,
shop
Mr. Murphy, I've been
guy.
cooperative, and I've answered all your questions already. I'm under no obligation to help you any further.
Blue collar kiss up.
I'm just doing my job, Mr. Sternwood. And I know it's not as exciting or as glamorous as yours, but I could really use your help.
Fine. Get to the point. John Klaus worked here before I became director. He was the top surgeon that left North Hill for a distinguished position at San Francisco General. I believe he may have performed Carl Linsky's surgery.
Aha!
I don't know who that is. The name is unfamiliar. I am sympathetic to the Law and Order Party platform, though I'm not a registered member of the Law and Order Party itself. This photo appears to have been taken recently. The other man is John Klaus.
Nature's back. Hello, Nature.
Hey.
Let's see if she has any information on those other names.
So, how is your investigation progressing?
Stick to business.
I found out some things that might interest you.
I thought you might. You seem a resourceful and persistent fellow. Carl Linsky and John Klaus together. This is extremely interesting. Do you mind if I have this photo examined? I'd like to find out exactly when and where it was taken. I'll let you know if I find anything else,
That sounds excellent. I'd love to know more about that.
Klaus is a scary man. He has a lot of pull in the Law and Order party. I think he'd run for office if he could, but he doesn't have the image for it. Instead, he sits behind the curtain and pulls the strings.
Those puppets dance.
Can't help you there. Never heard that name before?
Okay. Well, that's
So
definitely a
surgery
nice
put
test.
something in people's heads to eavesdrop on them.
Something like that.
It's what makes sense with the name of the game.
Do we need another name to research in our office?
I don't
Or we
We
research
think
all
I
of
haven't
do.
talked to Eve in a while.
Yeah, let's see if she knows any of these people.
I'm busy, Murphy. Make it quick.
3 minutes.
Never heard of him.
Dang it.
I don't have a lot of time to waste,
Dang it.
Murphy. She was a professor at USF. Died in a speeder wreck a couple of weeks ago. I guess you're gonna tell me it wasn't an accident, right? You've got quite an imagination.
We haven't been to talk to what's her name in a while.
Dolores?
Dolores.
Yeah.
Certainly are a persistent rogue, aren't you? What can I do for you this time? I'm unfamiliar with that name. Oh, I wish I could be of more help. I don't know who that is. Well, they're a bit too right-wing for me, but I do agree with many of their policies. Oh, and they have the most handsome and attractive gubernatorial candidate.
Wow.
I feel like there was someone else who was going to make us an appointment for someone. Oh.
When I returned to Sonny's motel room, he wasn't there, but he'd left a letter for me taped to the door.
Okay. Well, let's head back to the office and look at it
Yeah.
real quick.
Especially since I bet we'll be hearing back about that photograph soon.
Murphy, I warned you to get off the Linsky case and didn't tell you why, but you have the right to know. A long time ago, believe it or not, I was like you. Young, driven, invincible. I got caught up in an investigation that was too big for me. It cost me the most precious thing in my life. My wife was murdered by a man who calls himself Big Jim Slade. For me, he was the angel of death. I've lived in fear and shame ever since, but have tried to find reasons to go on. Not long ago, I was tracking down the names on the list Linsky gave me, and I got a lead on the whereabouts of someone named Bosworth Clark. I ended up near an old Anasazi ruin about 40 miles southwest of Tucson. Something was waiting for me there, a sign from the Angel of Death, a sign that I'm sure he meant for me to find. At that moment, I knew that my judgment day was drawing near. Meeting you made me take a hard look at myself. I've decided that it's time I faced my demon. Slade feeds on fear, but not this time. I intend to avenge what he did to me, or die trying. I know my words of caution will fall on deaf ears. I still remember what it was to be young. I only ask you to do one thing. Don't end up like me.
Anasazi ruin, huh?
Mm-hmm. But that brings us to 11 o'clock and the end of our show.
Dun, dun, dun.
So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back on Thursday for Thursday Throne at 9 p.m. Eastern, where I will be continuing Luminosity. And I will be back next Saturday, also at 9 p.m. Eastern, for Throne of Games proper, where we will be continuing Valkyria Chronicles. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Good night.
Hey. It's so good to be playing again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, feels good. Now, if only we could find some slider puzzles.